Why not? So, we started off last session with everyone thinking it was a good idea to first gaslight me into thinking the party was captured, and then finding out no such thing actually happened. Afterwards, we went from Cray into the woods toward out. No, from fucking Vermilion. No, from Craig's. We turned in the quest from Vermilion to then go towards Nevada that way down because of the Dragon Serenade and the fact that we were done the Galvantic region. And we had picked up a quest to investigate a mana cave, which was this place with like mana that was very, very, very dense that could cause poisoning and even turn people into ghouls and stuff. So we went to said cave, found mana flies, which was the indication of said cave. That then led us to said cave, where we found a couple of tents and some ghouls, which was probably a previous adventuring party. Beyond that, we took out the ghouls while having literally everything go off around us of now a fucking tree sprouting over there. There's a scarecrow that's like hanged upside down from a tree with fucking flesh on it. We had magic go out of control all over the place. I blew myself up quite literally by making a fucking electric explosion that went from the ground to the ceiling, killing the ghoul but also making Bergai unconscious at the exact same point in time, and then also waking up what seems to be an ancient warforged god that's underneath both, as far as we're aware, of the Galvantic region and stretches way into the Blaze region, but also way, way, way beyond that. Which came out with a timer of self-repair mode initiated. Estimated repairs, 10 years. So, yeah, that was the thing. But yeah, we dealt with the mana cave, dealt with the ghouls in the mana cave, and then had to report back to the guild that we'd been to the cave to investigate it. At which point, at the end of the session, everyone gathered up. The fucking surprised at the fact that there was a ley line, like 2 ley lines and the Warforged metal all colliding into one big mana cave, which made it like even more energetic and dense compared to other places. Which is what caused numerous amount of things to happen. But other than that, Haiton talked to his patron to figure out if we should go try and track down the magician, who we found out is in Wyvern's Keep, or if we should go towards Navarra to attend the Dragon Serenade, or potentially be let in to, as the only party outside the Dragon Gods, attend the Dragon Serenade. And that's where we left off.
Indeed. Points of inspiration for you. Okay.
Golf claps.
Huh? It's so big.
Right.
Archivist is now recording.
Fuck you.
I was actually waiting for Thomsen.
I think he's distracted with his token.
I'm very distracted.
Yep, I did it for him. It's okay.
And I appreciate it.
I got you, buddy. Somebody's gotta do it.
And that's made Kitten's last 48 hours all worth it.
You have no idea.
So yes. So we're picking up from, as you say, you've just recently left the Mana Cave. You've kind of come up with this plan of action of needing to set out. You're still in the Galvantic region. There was discussions being made of like, hey, we're about to pass this forest and stuff, where it's not been fully confirmed, but your very strong impression of like, this is where Eric could be. Do we want to maybe go and find this village, talk to him and stuff, see if we can get some answers? Do we just head straight on somewhere? During the process, Haiton spoke with obviously the patron of Lotus Silverdew, and being like, hey, look, I would like some advice. Where do we go? We've got 1,000 directions we need to go in. Where would you advise? And her advice was to go straight to the city of Navarra, to be ready for the Dragon Serenade and things like that. And you're about to hit the road, and we pick it up from there. Whoever would like to start off, feel free.
Woke up was potentially an ancient god that could destroy us.
Don't panic too much.
You have a sound effect whenever you're about to destroy everything? You said it and like the car went off in the distance. Hey, stop moving.
So,
Anyways, my plan while we're on the carriage is I'm gonna read more of my book to potentially figure out more about that thing in the ground.
yeah, and unfortunately with the mana that was floating around there and our time limit, I didn't have any time to take a look at it.
Indeed not. Indeed
So,
you don't.
Unfortunately, I was unable to determine anything about it. And
Real quick, can I have Kitten and Soul roll me history checks?
Sure thing.
I'm being bullied.
That's a 13.
Why are you being bullied?
that is a 21.
Okay. Continue what you're saying, I'll get to that in a mo. Don't worry. I just wanted to quickly get that.
Okay.
Alright.
Are you scared? Because I'm scared. Anyways.
Yes.
While I'm talking, I'm also going to be tinkering with one of the dragon wings. Or my little thing. My little dragon. Well, I guess at the end of the day, what we need to focus on is we have 10 years till that happens.
Yeah. For now, let's make sure that this dimension doesn't become hell.
Exactly. We have bigger fish to fry at the moment. And I'm pretty sure there's been enough warning sent out about this. So, there's that one.
Indeed.
Time to bring the history check into this.
Oh boy.
Bergai. This is due to the fact of the knowledge you received from the God of Truth. You will vaguely remember in the history of dragons that you obtained, there was a conflict with Warforged at one point. Nyla, you'll know this information as being an artificer, a tinkerer. You would have looked into many different books and stuff of materials and gadgets and gizmos that you could find you could get your hands on. At some point you will have also read and now remembering about, in the ancient history of Draconia, it was said that the Warforged fought alongside the demons and devils.
So, after a few,
Got so much worse.
after the last statement, Nyla says there's just going to be a few moments of silence while she's working, and then she's just going to slap her hands on the inside of the carriage. Wait a minute. Oh no.
Yeah. I know.
Guys. Something, I remembered something that we need to take into consideration. I don't know how vigorous you guys were about the war between the dragons and the demons the first time, if you guys ever read on that history. But Warforged were actually fighting on the side of the demons.
Yeah, the Warforged fought the dragon gods. Shit.
No
I
worries.
swear, this only gets better.
Yeah, we have 10 years.
Listen, time flies when you're having fun, and before we know it, there'll only be 5 years left. And we'll be better.
Don't say something like that.
No, stop. It's not gonna make it better.
And all of a sudden, the
5 years
time
from-
Paul.
In
Fuck
5 years, we'll know more, and we'll be stronger. And maybe we'll even know how to disable it again.
Hopefully.
If worst comes to worst, our Artificer here just makes it a giant battery so it can never charge. Simple.
A giant battery that charges this continent, yeah.
Bold of you to assume I'm gonna be that smart by the time that happens.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Just
you
love this
might
idea
be
now.
able
It's
to
like,
with this. And he just brings up like the book of ancient fucking Warforged metal and stuff.
just love this idea of like fucking 10 years down the line, people are coming to Draconia, it's so advanced, like, how the fuck do you power all this? Oh, we're gonna dragon god underneath the place, is powering it all.
Listen, we have the power plant in that area, and the power's being delivered to here. It works.
We have some power lines connected from there to there through the backbone.
So you've heard of arcane power through mana crystals, right? Yeah. Okay, have you heard of hydropower through water? Yeah, well, we're more advanced than that. Have you heard of this type of power? Yeah, cool. We're more advanced than that. We're god-powered.
We could even build the internet. The Draconia white golem?
Nyla is ever able to turn that giant freak into a power source, that would just be the pinnacle of her fucking life.
You're all in the carriage, Adam, at this point, I would assume. It'd be like, you'd be literally like the session started as you're all getting on and going.
Okay.
You can read all about it on Dracopedia.
Well, guys, I hope you had a good session. I'll see you all next week.
Well, the DM gave up. We're not even a full half hour. Well, now we're a half hour into session. A half hour into session, DM's already given up.
With bad jokes like that, yes.
Look, you're not the. I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but still. So, continuing on with, at the end of the day, we shouldn't forget that is there.
I certainly won't.
But keep in mind, even though it has a 10-year timer, anything mechanical, especially magically mechanical, can be messed with very easily. It's finicky fucking tech. Look at your arms.
See, I'm a brilliant example of that.
So you mean he can explode himself?
Face
I've already
himself?
done that twice.
No, do you want the thing on the ground?
Well, depending on what it was used for, somebody can take it and use it for that purpose again.
I mean,
You said it covered the entirety of the floor of the cave, right?
oh, far beyond that. It stretched well into both the Galvantic and Blazer regions.
That being said, that is no small little warforge underneath there. That is essentially a Goliath.
It's gigantic.
And the last thing that we need is somebody else finding that, tampering with anything on it and causing it to come back sooner.
Indeed.
Because you can speed up a recovery and a repair process. That's not hard.
No, it isn't. Once it's got energy, it's not hard to make it focus on the thing you want it to focus on.
Just to bring this up, for you, Bergai, you would know, like, even with the knowledge that you have of, now that Nyla said out loud, that the fact that Warforged fought alongside demons and devils and stuff, you had a friendly Warforged friend back in Lunaria that wasn't evil, and that was fully sentient, no commands, not a robot, they were alive. And it's because of them you have your arms. So you have got the knowledge that not all Warforged are necessarily evil.
No, they're not inherently evil.
And it is that, despite what history says, you also have the knowledge that through some means or method unknown at the moment, it could be possible to bring full-on sentience to this race.
Yeah, Bergai just said all that, so everyone knows that.
Say it in yours, you lazy fuck.
Yeah, we don't cast an expedition here. Come on.
Say it in yours. Come on.
You wonder where he is?
Yes.
While you're sitting there making me big and small and giving me disco lights.
I mean, I did have a friend back in Lunaria, which proves the race can be sentient.
Alright, fuck me, I guess.
Adam was in the middle of saying something there. You just completely spoke over him.
Sorry.
There, he is again. You said you were also going to pray to your god.
Yeah, I did.
Did you get through to them?
I think they got the message, but there was no reply.
Oh. Well, I got a reply. What was his name? Lucifer? He's in Wyrm Keep.
So do we need to go there now?
I've been advised we should be heading straight for Navarra, as the dragon gods are now making their way there, or will be soon.
Okay.
And apparently, Zorus is going through a lot of paperwork right now to try and make sure that an exception can be made so that a party can join the council or the conference or whatever.
That's gonna
so
be us,
we can
isn't
witness it.
It's gonna be us.
Yep.
Okay. I feel bad. That must be a lot of paperwork.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Again, with your knowledge that you'll have all of this type of stuff, thanks to your deal, there's never ever been a council of the dragon gods where it hasn't been all it's ever attended is the gods themselves, and typically one over attendee of the god. There's never been an outside party outside of that ever attended any of these councils.
What I'm aware, the council's only ever gathered without any outsiders. other than the gods themselves, and each their own attendant. That's it. No one's ever been allowed in.
How many times before was the world endangered because the hells might open? Since then. Since the last time the hells were open.
What?
I'm gonna take a guess and say zero.
Yeah, by the nature of your question, fucking 0. How many times since the last time the hells were opened have the hells been opened?
I never said I'm smart, okay? I'm wise. Different. Yeah, so obviously an exception has to be made.
I mean, at the end of the day,
there's completely new.
They're still the gods. They can still tell, I know.
Yeah.
But given the circumstances, hopefully they lean more towards the, yes factor.
Given the situation and our involvement in said situation, it's there's a potential we'll get in there. It's at least probable.
It's be roughly about this point. You'll be approaching the edge of the forest. You've still got about a quarter of a day left if you wish to venture into the forest and camp in there, or you can stop here. You've got to say, you've also decided if you're wanting to go, deeper into the forest and stuff.
What do you think? Should we camp outside the forest like we did last time, or should we keep going and then camp in the forest?
Last time we camped in the forest.
Yeah, last time we camped inside the forest. Right on the edge of the forest, I think it was.
Last time you came to the forest, you camped outside the forest, and then you had to camp in the forest because it was more than a day's travel.
Right, that's what it was. Yeah, let's push into the forest. We could even push potentially deeper into the forest, potentially run into Eric.
Okay.
Okay, can we get Bergai to promise he's not going to blow himself up in a ley line again?
I won't touch anything, don't worry.
Don't touch the ground, somebody actually disarm him, please.
Oi!
I'm joking.
I don't know if I can get these things to power on again if you do that, so no, please don't.
I mean, at that point you wouldn't blow up.
I prefer a working set of arms.
Working set of arms. Being unconscious on the ground, is there a difference?
Bergai's just gonna get a bombastic side eye from Nyla.
I won't touch the ground, I promise. I'll just be reading the book.
Well, to be fair, he hasn't fucked himself over with his arms since the last time he fucked himself over with his arms.
That doesn't, that's not a very good argument.
Look,
It's not even been half a day.
after the last time he blew himself up, I only did very minimal repairs, so...
Listen, he hasn't been healed fully since he's blown up.
Exactly.
If he causes trouble, that's on him.
I'm just going to read the book. And he's going to pull out the Book of Ancient Machinery. From what I remember, it's in a language I don't understand, but I'm at least going to, look at it and, stop to try and write some of it out to try and make sense of it.
I'm holding it upside down.
If I were to look over his shoulder while I'm working on my dragon, would I understand any of it?
Both you and Bergai would understand it. I don't know where he's gotten this from if he doesn't understand it.
Oh.
Because the first time he said he was just skimming through for pictures. I've never said what language it was read in. He's just assumed this is the entire time.
Right, so he goes to look at the fucking page, it's like, wait.
It's all in common.
Now he's going to start actually reading the page to page.
He was holding it upside down.
You're the one that made the assumption you couldn't read it.
Yes, as bad as on the ship. Woof, that's 4 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the book. Like, actually, like, page to page read the book. I'll start to read it at least.
Okay. Fair.
Quick question. Has Bergai had his medication yet?
No.
Yes, he has.
Has he?
Yes.
Oh.
He took it when he got onto the cart.
I'll let you off this time, but it was not. I'll let you off this time, but it wasn't specified.
I'm pretty sure I said so last session before we left.
No, you
No, you
No.
didn't.
No, I don't
Last
think it was said. No.
when we were on
No.
the cart, but we weren't on the cart last session. That's not
Yeah.
where we ended. We ended with me in a river.
Fair. But yes, I will in fact be taking it the moment we step on it.
Well, no, to be fair, last session there was a lot happening, and there was the idea of going on the cart and setting off. But before that, there was other things people doing, so I was backtracking to all that stuff. Which is why you're remembering last session you ended with you in a river, when in fact, there had already been the plan to be made of getting on the cart and going. Why I had to quickly go back to when you were talking to your god.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you managed to make it a little bit into the forest before it starts to really start to become dark out and stuff. Visibility is very low. At this point,
I'm
you can
surprised
choose
no
to-
one said it with this many of us that have it.
What darkness?
The joke with, I have dark vision, it gets old.
Yeah.
I mean, even those who don't have it get it through Thomsen, so.
For an hour.
Even my familiar has dark vision. I just realized that.
I'm slightly starting to get PTSD from when everyone had true sight in that fucking one shot.
You mean when you
Never
couldn't hide
again.
anything from any of us?
Never again. Never again.
All that one shot did.
Well, shit, does plenty.
All that one shot did was True Sight's banned.
Yeah.
How about a true
spell-
sight is banned?
There's a spell banned from the table. Oh no.
Yeah, it's our fault.
Wait until we hit level 19 and get an epic boon of True Sight.
That's fine.
So yeah, it's at the point where you can choose to make camp, or you can push on. You could follow the road or try and go into the forest. To note, I mentioned to you all that last time, but how dense this forest is. To get to the back end of the forest, it would take an entire day on horse, 2 days on foot to get to the back end of this forest, and you've got no idea whereabouts in the forest they are. From your current location, it'll roughly take about 3.5 days on horse to get to Navarra. So essentially you could be adding 2 days worth of travel on just trying to seek out this little village in the woods.
Like, it'd be better to just head towards Navarre.
It's up to you. You guys do what you want. I'm just providing the information that would be there to you.
I mean,
Especially
if
when we've been
we're-
guided towards there.
yeah, but if we're also looking for a village on the way through, there would be traces and tracks and something that shows some kind of foot traffic in and out, even through
Well-
a thick forest.
No, there wouldn't. Not this forest, because it was specifically made for them to be hidden, if you remember. To
Because
not
the
show
blessing
them
No,
to the
this
outside
forest,
world.
this
Yeah.
forest was not made for them to be hidden. This forest was here way before them.
Yeah, but there's spells and shit in place, so you can't find it.
Were there?
From what I'm aware. Unless allowed.
Unless you remember wrongly.
Well,
Unless I remember wrong.
if we're heading through the forest, could I possibly keep an eye out for, like, any... Wait, do I have... Hold on. Do I have that? I do. I want to spend the next 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic
Okay.
while we're going through the forest.
So you're ritual casting it if you're doing 10 minutes, right? Or does it just take 10 minutes to cast?
It takes... Ritual cast is 10 minutes. If I wanted to instant cast it and use a spell slot, then it's instant.
So you're ritual casting. Got it.
No, I'll instant cast it.
Okay. Good. It was just a check. Concentration for up to 10 minutes.
We're going to be taking a long rest at some point, so I don't see why I couldn't use the spell slot.
Would I gain a short rest by sitting in this carriage?
Theoretically, yes.
That's a bumpy sleep, though.
Well, no, it's a short rest, not a long rest. Not a sleep.
Yeah.
It's different.
You can nap during a short rest.
You can.
Quick 30-minute power nap.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
There's
fair,
nothing
for
wrong
all
with a
intents and
cat nap.
purposes, until he gets here to control his character, that's what Raine's currently doing.
Raine's just passed out.
Raine is slumped in the corner.
Raine is feeling the effects of Mizu's barrier of keeping you all safe in the cave.
That makes sense. The exhaustion alone.
Right, okay. So... Okay. As you were making your way through the forest a bit, your detect magic will start to pick up on faint bits of aura, trace of magic, very, very light.
Is it...
In the shape of footprints. And the further they go, the stronger the aura gets. It's not something you've ever really seen through Detect Magic before. And there just suddenly reaches a point where the footprints themselves stop, and on the floor itself there is just like a circle of just pure magical air energy, as well as the air itself around.
When we get to this spot, I am going to, call out to Averille. Go ahead and stop the cart for a second.
Stops the cart and then looks back. Why?
What are we doing?
Okay. Just trust me a minute. I'm gonna hop out of the cart and investigate the circle more.
Okay.
All you guys see is me staring at the ground.
You literally just see she's looking at dirt.
Since I'm not seeing anything.
Looks like you actively made her crazy.
Sometimes I think you guys forget I also have magical capabilities.
I'm just bullying him.
There's nothing wrong with bullying him, but I sometimes think you guys forget I have magical capabilities too.
It's been a
Lumi,
while since
Yes?
we could say that word without a tank.
seeing that she's just looking at dirt and not actually anything, I'd like to cast See Invisibility. I wonder if, is she looking at something invisible, or...?
You cast See Invisibility, and there's still just dirt.
Damn, she's gone mad.
Okay, in that case, since you can't see what she's looking at, and I don't know, I'm gonna walk over to her to where she's touching the dirt, and I'm gonna cast Identify.
It lets you know about spells and stuff right in the area.
What?
Identify, does that let you know about spells?
You touch an object throughout the spell's casting. If the object is a magic item or some other magical object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires achievement and whether how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any ongoing spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn the spell's name. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn the ongoing... Yeah, whatever. I'm not touching a creature. I'm touching dirt. It's...
But it only lets you learn about... It only lets you learn about active magic, right?
Yeah, by the looks of it.
Yeah, so identify pulls back nothing.
Great. Yep, she's gone crazy.
Right. So it's not invisible, it's not magical. What are you seeing?
It is magical. With the detect magic, I'm pretty sure I can tell the school of magic.
Yes, you can.
Duration within 30 feet of yourself. If you sense such effect, magical and faint aura, any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic. Affected by the spell, you learn the spell School of Magic.
Okay, let me just quickly pull up a similar spell to get its school, because I'm not familiar with them all.
But where this is going, Averille actively walks over, so she looks at Bergai personally, and she just fixes his head again for making her crazy.
I promise I am okay. I am very much as sane as I can be.
Conjuration, okay.
Conjuration is the school.
As her hand is like kind of hovered over, she's just going to look up at everybody. There's a conjuration magic circle right here.
It's not a magic. It's not a magic circle itself.
It's just the magic aura.
It's where a conjuration spell, like through detect magic, because the caster is so strong, they've left behind a magical trace. And that's what you are seeing. You are seeing the after effects of a spell being cast, which is why identified pulled back nothing, because there is no active spell there. There was a spell cast that you are seeing, but it's not there.
Since the traces are still there, and I can tell it's from somebody who can hold a little bit more power than myself, am I able to determine how long the spell was casted? If it was, like, fairly recent, or if it was a while ago?
In your experience of magic and people that can use it, you would assume this was done rather recent, within the last probably 6 hours, in your experience.
I'm gonna spend a minute using my magical cunning to get that spell spot back.
Sure.
It was a ritual spell. I could have just, spent 10 minutes, but no, I decided, this needs done right now.
So, the magic that I am seeing, the person that left it, roughly about 6 hours. But I feel like from here, we're not far from that village.
But is it going in the direction of the village? Or is it just going along the path? Like, could it just have been somebody who used something to teleport to move faster?
Or say conjuring a horse or something, because we don't know.
Would I be able to tell if there was a direction it went, or if it just stopped and vanished?
Roll me Arcana.
Yes.
I mean, there was steps up until it became the big circle, right?
Yes.
I don't want to talk about it.
I do.
Yeah, with an 8, no. It's just, there's this strong magical energy of a circle on the ground, and like a circle in the air above it. And that's it. There's no other direction, it just kind of stops.
So based on that, we don't know how far or what the spell was used for. Are we gonna take it that the village is not far away, or could it be that it's actually multiple days unless you know that spell? We don't know. Do we want to
Unfortunately,
take that chance?
I'm not able to tell the exact spell that was used. I'm just able to notify what kind of magic was used.
So we don't know if we're close to it, essentially.
She's gonna throw her hands up and shrug her shoulders. I have no fucking idea.
Then get back on the cloud. Let's continue going.
Yep. Just continue then. We'll come back for... Well, I mean, I'm sure Eric's gonna be somewhere around Navarra anyway, right?
I'm gonna, jump back up on the cart, sit back down, pull my dragon back out. I have a little bit more energy left. I'll be able to cast Detect Magic again while we're continuing down the forest, just to make sure we're fine.
Okay.
Okay. And Averille would go back to the driving and drive.
Back to reading my book.
So yeah, when the 10 minutes are up for my first Detect Magic, I will be recasting it.
Okay. You get to the end of the second cast, and it's approaching about 9 o'clock at night.
Have I seen any invisible people along the way since my invisibility lasts for an hour?
No.
Damn.
And I got
I'm gonna
nothing
keep
off of the second set.
No.
The invincibility also allows you to see into the ethereal plane. Did you see any ghosts?
I don't know.
What are we defining as a ghost?
I mean, at that point, I want to know,
Still
like,
in the afterlife, technically.
would I be able to see the spirits that Raine sees?
I was about to say, if we were, how we want to define this, because
when I use it, you allow me to see one of the spirits.
did I? Then yeah, you see the spirits that Raine sees.
That's a lot of them.
Spirits of the wind, nature, all different kinds around you. Many of them are very, very small.
That's
So, are you going to try and press on throughout the night, or are you going to set up a camp?
We need to stop and make camp.
We make
Yeah.
camp.
We have to
We've been in combat, and somebody's been downed.
We make camp.
I have arms I need to repair. I have things that need to be done, and I need sleep. We need to pull over and make camp.
Okay.
We make camp.
Do me a favor, just real quickly, Kitten.
Yes.
I just need to pull up the actual thing to see what I'm going to get you to roll for me.
Oh dear.
So,
It's not that bad, don't worry.
Not
Or he
that
says-
bad.
Not
Not that bad.
He
When
says.
when the DM says I need to look up something for you to roll me, that screams scary.
Dozens.
Newbie, I think we'll, declare what's bad and what's not.
This one's not
It's
that
worse
bad.
when he asks you to roll something and doesn't give you anything and then just continues. That's worse.
Dude, my DM Nate does that to me all the fucking time, and it literally puts me on edge when he does it.
Probably just quick to pull up your sheet for this.
I am back, and it is very quiet. Why is it quiet?
Because I am looking for Kitten to roll real quick.
don't worry about it.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity check, please.
And roll it backwards. You roll higher.
And the only reason I'm asking for dexterity, because it's a lot simpler than asking for a Tinkerer's tool.
I think my Tinker's Tools is Dexterity plus Proficiency.
It is. It's Dex plus proficiency. Hence why I just asked for a Dex.
That is a 17.
Cool.
Yay!
So, just before you decide to stop for camp, you finish the wing you're working on.
Let's go.
Like I say, it wasn't a bad thing.
Okay, so hold on, I gotta note that down. I think that's both wings completed now.
Yes.
Now she's gotta do a dex check to get off the wagon without tripping over and ruining it.
It's like someone finishes a Lego set and suddenly drops on the floor like, no!
Exactly.
And then you accidentally step on it without knowing.
Yeah, one of the small blocks that's been like flipped, so it's the side you build with up.
You purposely avoid all the Lego masterfully, but accidentally step on a D4.
And it's one of those sharp D4s.
It's a metal one.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it's sharp. And it's sharp.
the sharp edge metal ones hurt so much.
Yeah, I owned a set of metal dice and I have stepped on a metal D4. I don't want
He's
that.
stealing the void.
The Giz is here.
I give him the opportunity in the back of the chair, and he's like, no, screw you, I want the couch.
The moment we set the camp up, Averille takes the time to ritual cast alert around the camp again.
Okay.
By the way, how come you picked him up earlier? Because I saw you picked Giz up and just moved him away.
Oh yeah, because he jumped on my desk again that time.
Of course he did.
He's looking very lonely. Like he's not a very well cat right now. We really need him
wants
to
to
get
take
into the
watch?
vets, but we can't afford the vets is the problem.
Aw.
Yeah, who would like first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Anyone else or
Takes
just
second.
Let's say Raine takes the first watch as well.
God, this would be a perfect time for Trevor to jump in, wouldn't it? Okay, who wants second watch?
I think Raine also wants second. I'm kidding.
Man, one trooper.
I will take second watch, and I'm volunteering Bergai to take second watch with me.
I was going to say I'm going to take second, so that works out perfectly.
Okay.
I'll take
I gotta
Bert.
fix his arms.
Averille, take Bert.
They may not be broken.
They may not, but I still have to look at them.
That is
I
true.
didn't do shit for you after the mana cave.
That is true.
Okay. Right.
He's
Man, you're
rolling
all
dice. Oh boy.
You see if something happens.
Oh, he's rolling for Raine.
But something did happen. One of the fellows.
Something did happen, because he's rolling multiple dice. That's not good.
Multiple night watches?
Yes, I'm rolling for the night watches. So
Okay.
We have 3 rounds of night watches.
Exactly. And one of the
That sounded like more than 3 rolls.
and something did happen, guys. One of my dice rolled away. I had to grab it.
Floor dice don't count.
Hence why I re-roll it.
Floor dice don't count.
Okay.
But I roll a
So-
natural 20. Floor dice don't count.
First watch.
Yes.
Is there anything you would like to do, Kitten?
I would like to summon Seraph so that I have eyes I can rely on instead of this woman who's drilling at the mouth.
Fair. Anything? Give us an insight. What is your character currently thinking about? What is Haiton's current thoughts?
He's... I'm not sure if he can pinpoint his thoughts exactly. Because at one moment he's thinking of one thing, and then he's jumping to a different thing, and he's trying not to think too hard, and... Because on the one hand, he is thinking about a certain someone in Wyvern Keep, and how long they're going to be there, and what they might be doing, and what their plans are. They're also thinking about their patron and getting to see them again in Navarra. And they're also thinking about just magic in general, because he kind of did something new, at least for him, in the cave, where he was able to try and manipulate the flow of magic. And if he wants to try and pursue that, basically to decide what his next spell will be, because next level he will be level 3 and will have access to
That's fair.
like to counterspell and anti-magic field. And yeah, that's probably it, other than some whatever small talk you might have with Raine.
It's very small.
Yep. I
Just
gathered.
a bubble popping out of Raine as they sleep.
Like, you've heard of like speech bubbles and stuff, right? Well, you've got like she has Raine snores, just bubbles, just of words.
Not Haiton actually said. Kitten says something like a full cutscene, and then it's like a Final Fantasy text bubble for Raine.
God damn the devs, they went half-ass in this scene. Okay. Well, your watch goes by uneventful.
Okay. I will wake up the next members.
Which is Bergai and Nyla.
Glad you said it, because I forgot.
Go ahead and try and wake up Nyla. No, I'm kidding. Totally fucking kidding, I promise.
It's just funny that the snoring suddenly gets a little bit quieter because 2 people aren't snoring anymore. Just one.
Only one.
The days I'm so glad I don't share a tent with one of you.
Yeah.
That's why we sleep under the stars.
That's why
Yeah, no-
we specifically said that Bergai and Averille technically share a tent, and that means the tent is used as a fucking storage space.
Stuff in the tent, we're sleeping outside.
No, I'm volunteering Raine as tribute to wake you up.
Just cast conjure water on them. Just
Created a sort of water around top of you.
yeah.
Snickerdoodle, what you doing, sweet girl?
What the
Oh
fuck?
shit, my mic.
No. She said that to Raine. Come on, Lily, you need to respond.
Twitch, clip that. Oh. See if that function works, because that's apparently a thing on Twitch now.
Please, someone has to clip this.
And now I'm getting screamed at by her because she's concerned for my well-being. I'm sorry. My niece scared the fuck out of me. So the only thing I could do was color my upsets. Well, AI bot's gonna have fun with that one.
It's a new character named Snickerdoodle.
Looks like you're a character in my campaign now, sweet girl. Oh,
Yeah, apparently
together.
Twitch has a feature now, which I've just tested to see if it'll work, saying apparently Twitch clip that, and like it'll pick up on voice command to actually clip.
Hopefully that worked.
So Lumi, how does Raine respond to being called Snickerdoodle, and what are you doing, sweet girl?
Raine's response is, "Were we having an interesting dream?"
I'm so sorry. No, you're not.
So,
You shouldn't be.
this time I actually am sorry. I
So, Kitten, how's it feel being the second time you've been clipped now?
And this is how you got special in campaign 2.
Well, all I can say is at least it was earlier on. And not during a very sentimental fucking scene when I'm trying to be serious.
True.
I just got the shit scared out of me by my niece. It's okay.
Okay, so Nyla and Bergai, you've been working up. It's your turn on watch.
I am going to wake up half groggy as shit. And you just see Nyla come out of her tent, dragging her toolkit behind her.
You look worse than I feel.
Famous last words.
Well, yeah, I'm good. It's just, I guess one of those times I wasn't ready to wake up and I should have taken third watch. She kind of just shakes her head and hikes her toolkit above her shoulder. Alright. Come, sit, as she plops it down next to the campfire and pats the ground next to her. As she pulls all of the reading materials out on one side.
And I will go over, sit down, and in front and up first, I'll put the arm that was hacked for you to inspect.
While I am doing this, I need you to keep as vigilant as possible.
Absolutely.
Because I have no idea what kind of damage or anything that was done to your arm.
Me neither.
And I need to be able to focus for a few.
Absolutely. With that, Bergai will just remain silent and vigilant while Nyla is working.
Okay.
I am going to get started inspecting the arm that was hacked.
Roll me investigation. Nyla.
Yes. Hold on. For some reason it didn't go through. Why didn't you go through? Investigation. Why aren't you rolling like... Fine, whatever.
Would be a refresh is needed for it to roll.
Yeah. I'm gonna refresh my tab real quick.
I know that happens for me because I both have my character sheet and the map open, that sometimes he'll roll into one of them but not the other, and then it won't register.
Nyla, connected to the server.
He's alive!
I am alive!
There we go.
That is an 11.
Nothing seems out of ordinary. Other than, like, what you would kind of expect from the combat just happened, and the reactions. Just some things need to be recentered. Some bolts just need a little of tightening. Just like the general maintenance. Nothing outside of that looks unusual.
I'm gonna kind of, as I'm putting things back where they go, I'm not seeing any lasting effects as of now, but that doesn't mean something can't happen later. It could be just because I'm tired and still waking up, but at this present moment, it doesn't seem like any after effects. just a few screws loose.
And she's not
That's
talking about your
still-
head.
As saying that, you still need to be careful and cautious.
Of course.
Especially since that is a thing that can apparently happen.
Indeed.
And I don't need you, Zoras smashing us because your arm was hacked.
No. Agreed.
Zora smashing us?
I was going to say Hulk smash, but that wasn't the correct term for this setting.
What you meant was like fucking the judgment of a god essentially happening. Yeah.
Honestly, just because you started, it seemed like you said Zoras by mistake and just kind of rolled with it. It was like, Zora smash us, yes.
Nope, I went with that on purpose. That being said, as I finish tightening the last screw and kind of tap his arm, give me the other one.
What other one?
And as per same, I will do same inspection. Even though only the one arm showed the traces, I'm still going to do the same kind of inspection on both.
That's fair. Yeah, like...
Separate investigation?
Yeah,
or-
roll me another investigation.
It's a 14.
While trying to like give a very close inspection and stuff, you find once again similar things. One thing you do find on this arm this time, is like when you're like holding the arm, kind of like twist turning it, just looking everything over. When your hands around like the main arm, like forearm? That's what that's called, right? Forearm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The front part of the arm, that's your forearm.
I was just trying to remember the actual names, like my science is left me. My biology no longer exists.
Anatomy, that would be
that's the word, yes. Case in point.
My god!
But yeah, so as you put your arm around like the forearm bit, you can feel. The only way to kind of describe it is like a light buzz, a tingly sensation on your fingertips, but it's not like a pin and needle type sensation, like not just like tingle type thing. It's like a tingle flow, like you can feel something brush by. And as you kind of look and focus on it, the flow matches the energy inside. You kind of get the idea that what you're feeling is the flow of magic throughout the arm that's kind of giving a buzz on the fingers.
So I get a buzz when I work on his arms. Got it.
Hey, Trevor!
Hey, Trev.
Hello.
You just missed your watch. You're all in the woods, and you and Haiton had a lovely conversation. He was doing full-on movie cutscene dialogue, and you were responding back with Final Fantasy VII speech bubbles.
Ah, cool. Sounds fun.
And then there was a funny moment.
Everyone was on the floor laughing. Like
You missed me pulling another one of my usual stunts.
We've got the campaign 2. You've got special moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Ruby's
Damn it,
clip
I'm
deck. You can watch it later.
Yep, you literally just fucking missed it.
I'm literally through the door.
By the way, real quick, just because I did say I'd mention this, Trev, Matt's been in touch with me, and he's asked me the moment I get in touch with you to get in touch with him as soon as possible. It's up to you how you want to do that, but it's something that apparently can't wait 3 to 5 business days.
I've already talked to Matt.
Fair. Cool. I said I'd pass the message on. I've done my job.
I was talking to him, so it's grand.
Good. Yeah. So yeah, you're feeling the flow of magic through his arm, through the metal, essentially.
I mean, Nyla will let off kind of like a visible shudder when the energy kind of connects with her.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Your magic is interesting to deal with sometimes.
Right.
I'm not used to powers associated with gods,
No, that's fair.
considering I never left home until running into you guys.
Yeah.
But other than that, probably, I promise I'm good. As she kind of, finishes screwing everything together, tightening all the pulleys, and making sure that nothing is going to come loose in the next fight. And then give the metal a quick polish and finish everything up.
It becomes extra shiny.
Oh,
You need to clean
that's
them
so far
more
just a bit
often.
better.
You need to keep your arms clean. Yes, they are not real arms, but they are real. And have their own flow. You let too much dirt get into those components and they're not going to work properly. So you need to keep them clean.
Absolutely. I'll do my best to do so.
And when you punch the ground or touch the ground, make sure in an explosion that you kind of shake a little bit of the excess dirt out.
I'll keep that in mind. When I'm not on the ground, that is.
Yeah. I've seen you blow yourself up twice now and
Yes,
kind of
I'm
just lie
aware.
there.
I'm aware. I would love a way to let that image out some other way other than me being knocked unconscious.
I kind of flick him in the head. I told you had to be careful.
I know.
But you should be good now. As I tap his arm and push it into his lap.
That's good. That's good.
I'm gonna pack all my tools up, throw them back in my bag, put them in the tent, and kind of give everything a really once slow look over.
Everything looks fine. All looks good.
Okay.
And your watch
Have I
comes...
noticed anything during my vigilance?
Nope. You've seen nothing.
Perfect. I was peacefully work on your arms to where I didn't fuck anything up.
And like with that, your watch comes to an end, and the third watch will about to become to begin when you wake up. Thomsen and Khaos.
He's an Averille.
Yes.
Oh, we got Averille.
I will go wake up Thomsen. I think you have a better chance waking up Averille than I do.
Probably.
Not that bad.
Up to the
Just a
line
small
right
bit
next
of
to her.
just a small bit of like shaking, like, hey, your watch.
Already.
Yeah,
Okay.
that goes fast. I know.
Stands up, and you see her standing up, and then just shake her whole body, and then grabs the bow, and then with the quiver, and puts Super back on the head, and just sits next to the fire.
See you in the morning. And just
See you in the morning.
dunk, fucking thumps down on the ground, hit onto like whatever he can use as a pillow, and just.
I'm gonna kind of slowly peek into the tent and tap his foot with mine. Hey,
Not much
There.
happens when you tap the foot.
don't make me, because I know how to wake somebody up. I'm going to slowly walk in and start shaking the shoulder. Come on.
Wake up. Yeah, I'm ready. Grab my
Good.
stuff and I head outside.
I plop on my side in his spot where it's all nice and warm, and I pass the fuck out.
Living next to Haiton, that's brave.
She just flicks her hand. And
It's
is
a warm
out.
spot. She doesn't care.
Yeah, I can see. I go out to the campfire and join Averille. So, how are you feeling?
Turned the ghoul into a tree, scarecrow. I don't know how to feel about that.
That was gruesome, but it looked awesome.
It did, right? It's just... I never experienced that with an entrapment spell.
I mean, do you think it was your spell at that point, or do you think it was something the cave was casting? Because
Most likely a surge in energy that it cost my spell to overcharge.
yeah, at least it didn't backfire on yourself like Bergai. Knocked myself down. I barely escaped that.
He has the tendency to do that to himself.
And others.
Yeah. It's just weird to see that happen.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, I know you're all talking about the guy right now, and all I can see is Soul's camera, him just kind of looking away like
I'm more focused on your camera and an arm just constantly reaching out of the abyss.
Don't worry about that. That's my demon.
That is the notice. Yeah, I don't have to Discord him, so I'm not seeing Soul's webcam at the moment.
I've recruited a Lotus to come and help with Gizmo, keep him entertained, so he stops trying to jump on my desk. Because every time you've seen my arm kind of go out this way, it's been to push his head back. Like no. Yes.
Yeah.
It's just a menace.
Continue on with your watch.
But yeah. The cave was weird.
It was. I wonder if we'll come across it again. Like, I know we had the quest to clear it, but I'm actually sad that we didn't get to inspect the tents in there. Like, those ghouls in there used to be people, and like people from Cray. So, like, what happened to them? I still wonder.
Sometimes it would be nice to know, but sometimes knowing could hurt one more.
I mean, for us, we didn't know them, but there must be somebody that's missing them. Like, sure, they were adventurers, but like we felt the mana pressure just outside. Like, how could it have been that they went in the cave?
Maybe it had to do with a job they took.
Could be that they were mining.
And with that, they had to go in, even if they felt like bad or sick, they had to.
Oh yeah, but like, would you camp in a place where you feel you're in danger, or would you camp outside where you feel safe, and then just go in and out as necessary?
maybe they felt the most safe with what happened in the cities with the portals opening. Maybe they felt more safe in there than the chance that suddenly imps or demons could show up.
Yeah, you're right.
It is choosing a lesser evil.
Lesser evil or greater evil, you don't know it until it's too late.
Yeah.
Can I have a perception check from Perry, please?
Yes.
From us, both of us?
Yes. Okay, Thomsen, you're
I would like to reroll.
Okay. Okay.
Hey!
In a brief moment, like, of this conversation, it's kind of taking a moment to reflect before thinking about the next topic, to absorb everything that's going on. Something catches the pair of your eyes, trying to... They're not... It looks like a figure, humanoid shape, in the woods itself. It doesn't look like they've seen you. What you can see is they've wearing almost like a dress, kind of, not like a pretty dress, like the one you'd work on a farm. You know, you get what I mean? Like, you know, like the olden day, like Victorian era kind of style stuff.
Like a simple leather tunic dress kind of thing.
Yeah. Basket, and in the basket you see various mushrooms, berries, hood up. You just kind of see them wandering, just picking bits, putting into the baskets.
Like, are they coming near our camp, or are they just wandering in the woods?
They're just wandering in the woods. They're not going any further away, but they're not coming any closer. They're kind of
just gathering.
They kind of got like a path that kind of looks like they're going around in the forest.
I'm gonna let them be. If I'm gonna keep an eye on them, but if they're not coming closer, or if they're just doing the thing,
yeah, same. And the big thing is because I have alarm around the camp. Yeah. So if she would stand into the thing, I would get alarmed. No one else, because again, it would be rude. So yeah.
After watching them for a bit, it's maybe about 30 minutes at most go by until you kind of see them look at the basket and turn away from you and kind of walk. Pull out from underneath their like arm, almost like a sleeve where they're holding the basket, a small wand. And as they kind of flick the wand, you watch as the area around them kind of just folds in on itself, kind of. And as it's finished folding in on itself, it's back to how it was, but she's not there.
It's almost like the hidden place or teleport.
Yeah. I wonder if it will have the same pattern that Nyla saw.
Probably.
Earlier today. Nice to know they're staying safe out there.
If it's under divine protection, most likely.
Yeah.
I think we should let her know in the morning.
Yeah, we can do. See if she obsesses about it.
Yeah.
She needs to rest as well.
Yeah.
It's at this point the sun itself is starting to break through the trees as it rises. Dawn has approached.
Already morning. Doesn't feel like it.
Haiton begins to just set up. So his blanket or sleeping bag will fall from his chest. He'll then turn over and see a woman lying next to him and instantly cover his breasts, even though he's a man.
Morning in there. Yeah, she wanted a hot spot.
Okay.
Morning.
Putting his clothes on while under the blanket.
I'm waiting for the person to go wake up Nyla. I shit you not.
Wait.
Do people wake up naturally, or are people waiting to be woken?
Wait, the guy's still sleeping. It's not been that long since his watch.
I mean, Haiton's just struggling to get change right now.
I think Averille would wake them in an hour, so they have at least a good amount of sleep.
I mean, we can try and see if they wake when we start making breakfast. You want to help me with it?
We should wake up Bergai a little bit later. Again, they had to watch. But he's our cook.
I get the feeling the cook's shift is going to get moved because people want him to cook in the morning.
Yeah.
I would brew coffee, but I don't brew coffee myself. I don't know how to brew it.
I'm a click the funny button.
What's the funny boy?
The funny button. The long rest button.
Oh, that. I think afterward, actively, Averille just stands up and just places Subo on your head, on Bergai's head, like a cat, like here, and then walks back to the fire, and you have the weight of a drake on your face.
Snore.
And I think Subo just licks, and then hops off and goes back to Averille.
Well, that's one way to be walking up. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Somebody wants you to make food.
You're the cook of the group.
Right. And he pulls out like cook's utensils and stuff from his backpack and walks over to the fire and starts preparing breakfast and coffee and tea.
Why can I see it being a long-term goal of Averille's of trying to get some form of Warforged attachments? A guy as cooking utensils instead of arms. You know, like Captain Hook with like a hook for an arm type thing. He's just sort of like puts on a fucking spatula in his arm instead, starts mixing.
Listen,
If it happens, he gets to go super transformation sequence. Go.
Just props his
Go
arm
get
up
your
so it's-
spatula!
No, I need to turn on the camera for this. Props his
You know,
arm
that
up and it
one
looks like this with a whisk, and then it just does this.
I mean,
You know,
even better.
That just reminds me of How to Train Your Dragon, specifically Gobble.
Listen, he
Yes.
needs to be enhanced by fire at that point, so he can just be the goddamn cooking pan.
Like Iseldur when he fucking does food on his fire.
Just fucking, it's like his arm, but it's just the pan just going.
Yeah. Or just putting a pan on your hand and then cooks right on your arm. Like, okay, cool. We don't need fire anymore.
Right, Kitten is going to eventually make it out of the tent and walk up to his and say, yeah, there's something you need to see in that tent, by the way.
What do I need to see?
Go see it, find out.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Your funeral.
Listen, if you don't tell me, why should I, when I know that Nyla is laying and they're sleeping?
That's precisely the reason. She's sleeping on your bedroll.
Listen, I told her as much when she went to bed, but she didn't care. She wanted the hot bedroll to lay in. That's not my problem. That's your problem.
I can wake her up.
Hey, I've got my bedroll.
Yeah. Sharing is caring.
The guy just takes like a small, like old school, like wooden fan or something that you use to fan the fire, but uses it to like get the smell to go towards the tent where Nyla is sleeping.
Yeah, no, the other thing is Averille would do the same thing to Nyla as well. Puts a soup on her face and walks away. So at the moments there's no airflow anymore.
Maybe I'd like to say, while I'll decide this, Raine just gets up naturally.
Just so you're aware, while traveling in the cart to this location, we said Raine was pretty much unconscious as she was feeling the effects of what Mizu's barrier to protect everyone in that cave.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So she probably just wakes up naturally after it all. Well,
Yeah.
You go into the tent. Before you put the Drake on the face, all you see is Nyla completely starfished out, lying on her stomach. Her wings are like eagle spread all the way out, and there are feathers all over the place.
Oh no, even better. It goes
What?
onto your head and pushes your head into the ground even
Does
more.
that mean your wings were...
Even better. Did you just say that you yourself are going to the tent with your dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Then my plan will still work. Doesn't matter who does it, just as long as someone goes to a tent so I don't get the blame. I casting thaumaturgy, so I know thunder that happens inside that tent.
Jesus Christ.
Before we get to the repercussions of that, with how Nyla is, does that mean Haiton woke up with your wings over him? Because they're very small tents.
Essentially, yeah. Essentially, my wing was pretty much a blanket.
I'm pulling feathers out of my mouth.
Exactly. I was gonna say, not without repercussions. You were covered in feathers when you woke up.
The idea of going to cast thaumaturgy. Fucking feathers.
And that's what the sound of thunder sounds like.
So, upon that thunder sound, how well do you think we staked the tents in to the ground?
Enough for weather, probably not enough for somebody crashing into the side of it.
Yeah.
Dramatic, do it. Okay, I guess I'm going pretty dramatic. As the sound wakes her up, all you guys hear is a blood-curdling scream, and the tent is flailing around.
I think we might need a new tent.
Seeing this happen, I'm gonna join in and I'm gonna use thaumaturgy with a booming voice. I'm gonna say, fuck.
And he
You go and
says,
say,
fuck.
In a deep voice, fuck.
The problems are coming up to cats with you.
Moment.
It's too late.
Moment. Can I grab Nyla's feet and start trying to pull her out of the tent before she destroys the tent with her wings too much?
Yeah, I'm imagining the tent actually rolling around on the ground with her, and now you're getting rolled around with it.
Oh, don't worry.
I'm so happy I'm just over by the campfire cooking food, not in any way involved in this.
The safety of being the cook. Nobody dares to mess with you.
You know what?
Exactly.
I'm just glad I took my stuff out of
If
that
you
tent.
want to attempt to grab Nyla's feet, roll me a d20. Okay.
Starts tumbling as well.
Nyla,
Yes.
can you roll me a d6?
That was a 1.
Cool. Averille, you take 1 point of damage as you get kicked in the face.
When I realized my foot came in contact with something, I'm just going to freeze. And
Since I still have
Good kick.
booming voice, I'm just gonna be yelling out the consequences of your actions.
This, I'm also going to use Thaumaturgy again for tremors.
I think Arrow just pushes the foot away and just looks at like not good hit.
it's just, you know, the saucer eyes you get from cats? That's literally all she is looking at you with this big saucer eyes. Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Morning.
I poke my head out of the tent and immediately, it's a sneering death glare.
Towards who?
Towards the two who I'm pretty sure can already read with guilty faces.
Guilty face? Absolutely not, but I am pointing at
I
Haiton.
will fucking challenge this test. I will roll deception against your insight.
Go ahead and
Okay.
roll.
Not 20!
Both are net 20s. Both are net 20s.
But mine's higher.
Technically, you would set the DC with the deception with a net 20, and because she did the net 20, what the fuck is going on with it?
What the
Roll again.
What the fuck?
Guys, remember, we're doing this for pointless roleplay and not in combat.
Taking a picture of this shit.
Neither of them refused to give up. I'm just happy to be here.
Now my question is Thomsen look guilty?
Am I looking guilty? No, I'm just looking happy. I'm just smiling all over. Like, I'm having fun looking at this. And I'm still pointing at you. I'm not trying to hide anything.
I have been playing D&D for a very, very long fucking time.
Yeah, I've never had a contested check that ended with 220s.
I have never seen this in the 8, almost 9 years I've been playing D&D. I've never seen a contested check end in both nat 20s.
I feel like it's one of the best way to fucking describe this in the way that these personal nat 20 should be that you know but you don't know.
Yeah.
You have a feeling, but you're not completely sure.
You are absolutely convinced Haiton's the one that fucking did it. But everything about him, you are doubting that decision at the same time.
I am convinced that this is the shit he would pull, but I'm not sure because I was asleep.
You have someone who most likely saw or heard it.
By the way, that picture I've just taken is now been posted into the pictures channel. So, holy fuck.
You know something? That's probably never going to happen
That's the first time
again.
I've ever seen that happen.
I've been playing D&D for a long time. I've never seen that happen. That's almost as rare as landing 100 on a fucking D100.
Anyway, you awake?
Breakfast, by the way.
I think I'm awake now.
Can you try to untangle the tent that is surrounding you?
First, I need to figure out how to untangle myself.
I think Averille actively kneels down and tries to help you do that.
The guy just looks over, like looks away from the campfire for like a second. It's like, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Alright. He'll start making sure you have a cup of tea waiting for you.
How did you tangle those strings in your wings?
I don't know. When a very loud burst of something just immediately comes into your ear and wakes you up, you
It
kind
was
of...
thunder, so it happens.
Yeah, crazy. Thunder when there's not even a cloud in the sky.
Can you even see the clouds?
Yeah, do you even see the clouds? You have tent fabric over you?
That was the joke.
No. The thing is, none of you can really see the clouds because there's nothing but trees around you covering.
Exactly where
There's small beams of sunlight just through the small gaps of the branches and the leaves. You're in the middle of a forest.
After untangling her, Averille actively checks the tent fabric to see if there's any tear.
My wings can cause that much damage. I should probably use them more often.
If there is any damage, bring it to me. I can use mend on it.
I'm about to say there is some small bits of damage, and it's mostly down to the fact of, don't forget, Nyla's wings are covered in metal.
Yeah, I think after that brings some old yeah, there's some tears because of the metal ornaments on her wings.
Yeah, I'll repair it. I cast mending on it.
I should repair it all.
I forgot about those. I hope you know that. So it's a good thing somebody remembered. Because I forgot. Even though I stare at my character all the fucking time. Forget I have metal decorations all over my wings.
This is where Bergai just thinks to himself, I'm glad I'm the cook.
Yeah, the cook who likes to blow himself up all the time.
Hey, that was not said out loud.
I know, that was above table for sure, but still.
So sometimes the thoughts must be answered, even if it becomes out of game.
Even at above table. Well, I'm awake now. So that's probably the most interesting way I've been woken up before.
Well, now that you're awake, do you have the spells to be able to cast Detect Magic again? Something we want you to check out? Or I want
I mean, I feel like I slept enough, yeah. I should be able to.
Right. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna bring her over to where I saw the hooded figure teleport.
Okay.
Somebody was just collecting mushrooms in here during the night, and then at the end they brought out a wand and they caused... What did you say? It was like the realm? Not the realm. The air to like kind of fold in on itself?
Yeah, like it was like the entire area itself is like, imagine it like a piece of, you were folding a bit of paper.
Yep.
And as the fold was complete, it's like the fold never happened, but she was no longer there.
Yeah. So I wonder if it's the same as whatever you saw yesterday, if you want to investigate.
Well, thank you for showing me this immediately. About when throughout the night was it? You guys had third watch.
Like 2 hours ago?
Yeah, about 2 hours.
Yeah.
As someone who can also cast Detect Magic, I'd like to help her roll if she has to make one. If that's allowed.
I will, so I don't waste a spell slot, I will kind of like sit down in the area and do my own little things, and I'm going to ritual cast Detect Magic this time.
Well, thank fuck, because I'm not wasting a spell slot on it. I only have 2.
I'm just gonna look at. It's gonna take me about 10 minutes. I will probably want my cup of tea right after I am done with this. If you don't mind bringing it to me while I'm over here.
Yeah, will do.
I'm good for breakfast. Just a piece of bread will suffice me for now.
Okay.
As I
You'll
start...
make like a piece of butter roasted bread. It's just like toasted with butter.
How are you toasting it?
Why not?
Why not?
No, I said how are you toasting it?
With a pan.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
We'll
I'm
pick it up.
going to start my ritual cast for Detect Magic as he's walking away.
Okay. As you finish your ritual cast and you open your eye, you are just blinded.
Blinded by what?
The amount of magic. The magic.
She immediately closes her eyes for a second, stands up, and walks back a little bit, then to reopen her eyes and face where she was being blinded from.
It's still quite bright, like you are still too close. You're not blinded, you're squinting.
As I approach, I'm like, "So what's going on?" As I hand her the tea.
I smell colors.
I will reach, calmly for my tea. Well, when I look that way, I can't really see.
I mean, have you tried opening your eyes in that direction then?
I have. It's bright.
Too bright. Yeah, that's fair. I guess.
The magical influx that is still sitting here is very condensed. Therefore, whatever was used is pretty powerful stuff. 2 hours later, it's still being this pungent. Is it the exact same school of magic? Is it
Yes.
Conjuration? Kinda, I'm full out, pinky out, taking a sip of my tea.
Didn't realize Nyla was British.
No, just a little fancy when I want to be. But on immediate conclusion, yes, it is the same type of magic that I found earlier on yesterday.
Interesting.
With how bright it seems, to the point where you can't really look at it, in your experience, magic's only ever this bright if it's currently active and very powerful magic, high-level stuff. But you've only ever seen things this bright where the spell is in active use, not as residue.
I am going to look towards Hayes. I need you to bring Haiton here immediately.
I'm literally next to you.
I didn't know you followed me out.
I said I was helping you.
You said you were helping, doesn't mean you were following.
To be
I mean,
fair,
I was going to have a comeback to that, but then, to be fair, Bergai does help by not being around sometimes.
Yeah.
My point exactly. Anyways, Haiton, I need you to...
Gee, thanks, guys.
Oh, wait, you want to know something funny? Never mind, I could do it myself.
I think after Averille helped, Averille actively just sat next to Bergai and just watches him cook.
I am going to ask Haiton to use Identify on this. I forgot I had Identify, but it's okay. I will save that for when it's needed.
So you want me to cast Identify?
Yes, will you cast Identify on this?
Okay,
Oh,
it's going to take me.
Just-
It is going to take me. Oh, I just realized I can't cast it.
Well, he does
I
that,
always-
I'm gonna...
I
If,
always forget about this. Identify has a material cost. 1 pearl worth 100 gold pieces, and I don't have that.
Does it get consumed?
No.
No.
Then normally it would not matter.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Again, it's on the DM's discretion.
My discretion's always been when it comes to something like that. If the character could add it beforehand and stuff, if it's kind of a low value thing like that. Outside of that, you have to make sure that you do go out your way to obtain said item. And the only time, and after you've obtained it, that's fine. It's cool. Other components, I'm not really fussed on, unless it's say it's got a gold value, like we say. And the only thing I require you to really, really keep track on is stuff that is consumed.
Okay.
as he does that, I hand Nyla her bread and I go back first and drink myself.
Well, it's going to take me 11 minutes to do it anyway, because I'm still not wasting a spell slot on it.
No, that's perfectly fine. While he is working on ritual casting that, I am eating my bread and drinking my tea.
Okay. 10 minutes go by. You identify nothing.
Right.
What do you mean you identify nothing?
I said in her
There's nothing here to
experience.
identify.
Yeah, in her experience, it's saying that it should be an active spell, but it's not an active spell.
Now, are these traces lingering in any specific direction, or is it just too much for me to be able to tell?
Too much at the moment.
I'm just gonna look at the both of them. I want to come back here before we fully take off, because it's gonna take us a bit to finish up breakfast, get camp packed up. I need time for this to disperse a little bit more, because it's just too bright for me to be able to tell anything because of how soon it was.
Fair.
After we get done packing everything up and before we head deeper into the woods, I do want to come back here and I will go through this again.
After those 10 minutes are up and his spell comes back with nothing, Bergai's finished breakfast for everyone. And he's now sitting down eating with the book next to him, just flickering through the pages with the hand he's not using to eat.
Okay.
Great. What have you made for breakfast?
Essentially whatever the party would have asked of him.
I care what the rations allow.
See, with that in mind, what you don't realize is Haiton asked for a gourmet fucking Wagyu steak. Where did you get that from?
He's gotten a very nice piece of meat that was in his ration pack. It's nice and salty.
Yeah, I'm just going to use, what is it? It'll be here. It'll be in here, probably. No, it's not.
Or it'd be
in
like
there.
a grilled fish or something, probably.
You have grilled wolf.
How dare you make him eat his own people?
Okay, that's racist.
I was never told he couldn't eat fish.
1 second, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go grab my stuff and just pack up, and then I'm just gonna start patrolling around the area where that store was at.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm back.
reading the book.
So, reading your book there, Saul. you would read some stuff in the first few chapters and stuff. It explains about how everything in this book is essentially like, it's all theories. Learned from hearsay, old ruins, anything they could get, anything the writer could get their hands on as a source of information. But obviously, Warforged haven't been seen in such a long time in this land, let alone anywhere else in the world. Like, the ones that were in Lunaria were recently created, and they're rather very, very new. So they date, as in this book, dates way before them. So, because there's nothing concrete from the horse's mouth, all this is the guy's theories from what he's learned. And amongst it, it reads on about how the god of Warforged is a Warforged, but started off as someone's creation that evolved into something more, affected by magic.
Okay, everything just froze for a moment. Can you repeat?
Saying like, it reads on to say about like the god of Warforged is a Warforged himself.
Right, that was created by someone.
It was created by someone, yeah, and became something more through the means of magic.
Right.
You'll also read briefly about how the metal that Warforged used may have had a different name from what he could find. In the olden days, it may have been known as the Metal of Gods.
Okay.
As in his findings, he believes that this metal may have been very similar or the same type of metal that gods may have used for armor and weapons back in ancient times. Again, this is all like theories and stuff and nothing concrete. It's roughly about this point, Nyla, you feel something reaching out to you, and the presence is coming from your pocket.
Oh my god, we get the call. Pick up.
Okay, I hear my pocket.
You feel a presence from your pocket.
He hears this.
It's just...
My ass literally checked my Discord for a second. I reach into my pocket. I reach into my pocket and grab the.
it's probably the one-way sending stone.
You grab where you feel the presence is coming from, and what you pull out is the sending stone that Zoris left.
Alright. For some reason, my Discord just froze. I have done a lot.
I will pull out the one-way sending stone completely, and I will bring it close to my ear.
You channel some magic to activate it, and you hear Zoris's voice. I hope you are all well this morning. I cannot hear anything you will have to say. This is just to pass a message on. A date for the council has been set. It is happening in 5 days. I hope you can join us, as I have just received approval this morning that Fate Crossing will be allowed to attend the council on special exception, as your party is one of the only parties in Draconia that has experience and knowledge of fighting the demons.
Just let me know.
I request that you all attend for the sake of Draconia.
And he said we had a choice.
Upon hearing the message, you could literally see Nyla's wings actively like flicking around, and like she's doing a little happy dance, and just a little as she turns towards everybody. You'll never believe what I just got.
When the message fully finishes, like it just goes dead, the presence disappears, and it just crumbles into like dust in your hand.
Oh my god, stop, please.
Oh, stop, right.
It's Discord type of thing. But yeah, the stone crumbles into dust into your hands once it's finished.
Okay, as she's turning to look towards everybody, so the one-way sending stone lit up, and Zoris gave me a message, and I'm passing this on to everybody so we're on the same page. The council date has been set from 5 days to 5 days from now.
I need to start.
And upon the paperwork being put in, we have been approved to join. Fate's Crossing has been accepted to join that under the special circumstances that we understand how to fight the demons with our experience.
Do we know how to fight the demons?
We do.
We have experience fighting the demons, and that's probably the main reason why we've been accepted.
I swear this
we fight them by hitting them really hard.
We're
experience.
the only party with experience, and we've been given the permission. So 5 days from now is when it is.
To note, on foot from your current location.
5.8 days.
No. No.
On foot? Yes.
On foot is 6.5 days.
I don't believe you.
I've got it planned out here. Which means it'll take 3.25 days on carriage.
Lumi, did you get my DM?
Yes, I did.
Okay, just making sure.
I did get the DM. I am probably ready. Yeah, I'm going to take out a mana crystal near a magic aura. Ooh. So, yeah, I read like the first 4 words, and then I had to deal with the thing, was all.
Someone's doing something dumb. You're doing something dumb, aren't you?
Yeah, that's fucking the sound. Yeah, he's doing something dumb.
He's doing something dumb. Uh-oh.
He's regretting his life choices.
Uh-oh.
No. I need this to be public.
See, I only cut it to you because you were mid-conversation, so I was like, I'm not going to interrupt.
I would like you to know right now, I'm about to roll a d20. On a result...
Do I need to make a backup character?
No.
Not yet.
On a result of 11 or higher, you are essentially splitting the party.
Oh, fuck.
On a result,
What is the one rule in D&D? Don't
Never
split the party.
on a result
You
of a
better
10 or
fucking roll
lower, nothing happens.
You fucked up.
So, people having their food, and you wander off, Haiton, with detect magic, examining this area, very much blinded as well, and navigating your way to the area where the spell was cast. And you pull out your mana crystal and put it near to see if anything will happen. The mana crystal reacts with the residual energy. The rest of you are suddenly drawn by a bright light as you see Haiton standing in the area where the spell was cast, holding a mana crystal. And you watch as, similar to last night, Hayes and Averille, the area around him kind of fold in on itself, and he disappears.
Oh no.
Am I close enough to be swept up in since I'm around that area as well?
If you're around the area, you'll get swept up in it.
Yeah, because I was patrolling over there.
Okay, yes, you're swept up in as well.
What the fuck?
I was gonna say, I don't think I ever left his side either.
No.
I was just
Didn't you
there
go back to the
drinking
camp?
Did you not go
No,
back to the camp to
I-
eat?
I was sitting there eating my bread and drinking my tea.
But
Oh,
when you over by the camp, just giving that message.
yeah, so literally you finish getting this message, you turn, hey guy! So,
Well,
Hayes, Nyla, and as Haiton,
The Thieves Guild party!
the Fee Skill Party, yeah. You've just,
Oh, fucking damn it.
the rest of you use free blink, and you're suddenly in a different location.
Hey, so what the fuck did you do?
The rest of you literally watch, like, say, like, reality itself almost, like, fold like a piece of paper around them, and then they disappear.
I just look over to Averille and Raine like, that's not good.
No, that's not good.
I'm gonna turn to Hayes and say, right, so I have 6 of these things. Did anyone else pick up a mana crystal?
No.
No, but I did have claims to one of those mana crystals.
Here, you get the special one that teleports people now.
You look around, the 3 that have been teleported.
Oh, fuck.
You find you're in the middle of a village.
Damn it.
It is instantly a fucking face palm.
A village of
there anyone-
tieflings!
Yeah. Do any of them notice us immediately?
You've got a lot of people staring at you.
Hello!
You've got kids hiding behind adults.
I'm just going.
In a what feels like an eternity suddenly snaps back. You all of a sudden feel like you blink with a shock of what's going on, and you are now surrounded with swords drawn at you.
My hands are up.
Yeah, same.
Ew.
We're not here to fight.
I will set myself down and I will throw my hands up. We do not mean any harm. I promise you, right off the rip.
Sorry, all I
Seraph
got,
is-
I'm sorry,
Seraph
but
is-
the moment you said I put my hands up, Adam, all I had in my head is the scene of Star Wars with Jar Jar Binks. I surrender! I surrender!
Well, Seraph is also sitting on my shoulder with his paws up.
I think I'm back with the other girl. I was just. Let's pack and wait because we can't leave without them.
You know, we're not leaving without them. Let's just pack everything up and wait for them.
Arcana check.
Sure.
Well,
I just
Yeah,
want to
no,
see
it-
what if I know what's happened. I have no fucking idea. Go.
No, with an 8, you have got no idea.
It's just my everything of sharp or thing. I mean, I'm covered in metal, so I'm obviously always sharp. But I just set anything immediate down, my hands go up. We do not mean any harm.
The only weapons I have on me are 2 daggers, so I'm just going to drop them on the ground. Not summoning my Triton.
I need to check all 3 of your character sheets real quick.
Oh boy.
Purely for languages. Purely for languages.
Oh, they don't speak common.
I speak Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
I speak Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
I speak Common, Draconic, and Common Sign Language.
None of them speak Infernal.
Nope.
Because Infernal would have been considered not needed, because again...
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. I'm curious.
On the bright side, Bartholomew has a translation book to Infernal.
I speak Celestial, but I'm not there.
You...
But he's not here.
One of them starts speaking, more like shouting towards you in a language that you do not understand. You see them pause for a moment, like they've finished giving their instructions, but looking at the blank expressions on your faces like you clearly didn't understand. You then watch as they say it again, but this time like using the hands and this kind of like pointing, like go this way type thing.
I'm just going to look back, guys, slowly pick your stuff up and just follow where they're directing us for now.
I don't know why you dropped any of your stuff. Yeah, I just followed everything.
The sign is, we're not a threat. That is just typical. I'm not a threat, drop everything sharp.
I mean, fair, but I hadn't anything drawn in the first place.
Well, I didn't either, but it's still... Mother and sister say it. We're surrounded by an entire village of Tieflings.
Yeah.
And they don't know us, we don't know them. Rather not show anything threatening right off the rip. So,
As we're walking, I'm going to say out loud, does anyone here speak Common? Does anyone here speak Elvish and Elvish? Does anyone here speak Draconic and Draconic?
Yeah, I speak Draconic.
same here.
After walking a little bit, you do hear some talk in common. And you hear... But they're friendly. They helped us.
It's the kids!
We're not there, we can't.
When you look towards, you see an older woman holding back these 2 little girls. Haiton, you will immediately recognize them as the girls because they're wearing pretty much the same attire, just now the hood's down, as when you spy them in the forest the first time.
Hello.
As you go to wave, one of the guards kind of like really steps and pushes you like, no.
I think we just mind our P's and Q's for the moment. And when we get back to the rest of the party, you are lucky I don't hang you from a tree by your toes.
Why the toes? Why not the house?
No,
Best chance of
the
him doing
toes.
stuff.
The toes.
You
Go quickly.
are eventually guided towards a tent. A very large tent.
I'm just going to, like, look towards the guards and point at the tent. And then point at us.
He kind of gestures his spear towards you, this one, and kind of like in a motion of go.
Alright, he wants us to go in the tent.
What gate that?
I don't know, maybe the spear that's trying not to go in my back.
Clear thought, Mom.
I mean, they directed us straight to the tent. But anyways, I'm gonna go in.
Do I detect any magic from a tent since it would still be up?
It's not really the time.
Well, I just realized, like, this thing's still up, actually, so, yeah.
Yeah, there's magic coming off this tent.
Cool. What type?
All of them.
All of them? Got it. I would be overstimulated if my detect magic was still up. Is it still up? No, it shouldn't be. No, it is. No, wait.
The last 10 minutes, right?
Would it still be up at this point?
No, because you spent 10 minutes eating breakfast.
No, because we both cast it, then I cast Identify as Ritual, which was at 11 minutes, so it would have ended there. But then I cast it again to get it.
Yeah.
Because I cast it whenever I pulled it out. Pulled out the Matter Crystal.
I'm not overstimulated by magic. Well, probably the presence of it all, but I don't see it.
I, on the other hand, I'm walking into walls.
You go in. There is a warrior speaking again in this language that you do not understand. And the person they're speaking to, you just hear a massive sigh.
Is it Eric?
They respond in a similar language again that you do not understand. And as they step out from behind a curtain, essentially, to address the intruders, you see Eric.
Hey, long time no see.
We went faster than expected.
It's just gonna be a big smile from Nyla and a small little wave. Hi.
We've got to stop meeting like this.
Says the guy who caused this.
I mean, this is how many times has Haiton met this guy now? Because it's been like every single time he's appeared, Haiton's been there.
Yeah. Pretty much. Good, it's only yous. I was starting to worry that we had an actual problem.
Yeah, we detected a large amount of magical aura.
I don't know whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Yes,
well,
just accept it.
Let's just put it all the way back from the beginning. We've been camping in the woods. We just woke up this morning, but while we were camping, we noticed, I guess, one of your people that was out gathering mushrooms and such, and they teleported away next to our camp. And we were investigating when Haiton did something that I didn't actually see before we suddenly found us here.
I pulled out one of these and I pulled out the magic stone again, without even thinking about the consequences.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
You pull out the stone and it is just... It's full on glowing.
It's raving. It's just a party.
It's like essentially a rainbow of colours going around this crystal at the moment. Eric just raises his hand and just kind of does a circular gesture, and all of a sudden a bubble surrounds the crystal, and it calms down.
Oh, let's go see if I can teleport us back.
I suggest you put that away before some major consequences are triggered.
Alright, back in the bag it goes.
Bigger consequences than you already done.
First things first, before we go any further into story time, and he looks to the guards and stuff and speaks in this language, and you can see him gesturing toward you and other hand motions. and there's a final thing. Like, in the words he's speaking, you can see him, like, kind of gesture outside the tent, and his hand comes down, like, bringing, like, from top to bottom. The guards leave. They're gonna go and decrease the tension that you've brought into this village. I assured everyone in this village it was safe to be here. Never
What would have
once-
happened if you hadn't calmed that crystal down?
Well, considering mana crystals react to the magic around them, and gods have a very hard time of keeping all of their magic on the inside. What do you think would happen if a mana crystal was to react with a god's magic?
The village would no longer be safe.
Indeed. So I'm guessing you brought this crystal out near one of my teleportation spells.
Probably. There was a lot of magical aura around it to the point where it blinded us.
Fair.
You caused the space to fold as a way of teleporting.
Indeed.
Yeah,
One-
then it's...
One of my unique magical spells that myself and other ancients possess. It's how we got to Wyrm's Crossing so quick when we first met.
But yeah, it is it's one of those spells that made us come here. Because we just followed the residuals of one of your people who went out.
Might need to figure out a way of hiding your magical traces a bit better. I'm a very inexperienced artificer, but I was able to very much see all the traces that were left behind, even the footprints leading up to the area.
To be fair...
And I was able to follow the teleportation even without knowing what I was doing.
To be fair, only a fool would to think about taking a mana crystal to mana without it being refined.
He's a fool, he's proved it multiple times.
This is true.
Indeed. So you said you were camping out in the woods.
Yep.
Were you on the path?
Yeah, and the other path. We were resting because we're on our way to Nirvana. Nirvana, sorry.
Well, I can send you back. I would not advise walking it.
Oh.
Not walking the path?
I'm just...
Walking, I would not advise walking back to the path from here.
Ah.
Oh. I'm now contemplating, should I tell him a thing that I know? That all three of us know.
At least one thing I'm going to want to say is that I'm going to explain him about the what was called the Warforged Golem, or whatever that we met in the cave where we also picked up those crystals.
Yeah.
Slightly wide open.
I will go
deserves to
through
know
and
as
help.
well.
That's
I
what
will
you
go
get
look through and help explain that whole thing too.
So you're
Even the
explaining
10-year
explain about the
countdown.
Warforge that you found that's activated.
Yeah, and that the timer is counting down from 10 years, and we should need to find a way to stop that also, but not now.
So that's where he's been buried. You all found Artemis.
After who?
Artemis. The god of Warforged. All Warforged are
Sorry.
born of his body.
Oh. And now who's waking up? That's not good.
So you're saying we woke up the god of Warforge who was going to be awake in 10 years?
Yes. That's not necessarily a bad thing, though.
But the history speaking, the Warforge fought alongside with the devils and demons.
The Warforged fought alongside my kind, yes. But, like me, Artemis wanted things to be different. He wanted his children to be free. He didn't want them to be slaves. That was Lucifer's idea, to make them slaves. Beings without thought and only listen to command, the perfect soldier, could never disobey.
Speaking of Lucifer, he might be in Wyvern's Keep. He's been spotted there.
I will make my way out there and see if I can discover anything. I wouldn't worry too much about Artemis, though.
I will take your word for it. If there's no immediate danger out of that, I can at least inform the rest of our party that there's not much to worry about.
I mean,
especially if the words are coming from you.
If anything, all you've done is speed up my plan. After this whole stuff with Lucifer was dealt with, I already had Zorus agree to help me find him and wake him up.
Lucky's been buried in Zorus' kingdom.
I have a question. Maybe you would be able to help me understand this part a little bit. If Artemis is buried underneath a active mana cave, would that actually affect his time coming back?
Quite possibly. From what you described, it could accelerate.
Because it was very much a full active mana cave that he is buried under.
Do you know how many ley lines there were as the cave?
I believe it was 2 ley lines that were crossing.
I do believe that's what it was.
Then yes. Very much so. Depends if the rest of his body's over as just as much as dense. And even then, what parts of his body. If his power core set was to say be as directly over a ley line crossing, that would accelerate it tenfold.
I believe Bergai said it was his arm that was buried there.
So close, but not quite close enough. What do you know of ley lines?
I don't know very much about them. I'm going to be honest. My skills are more in metal crafting.
I know a monk that likes to blow himself up on them.
I do know a monk that likes to blow himself up on them too.
Well, let me give you a brief lesson then. And it'd be beneficial to your metal crafting.
Oh. The wings perk up. Sorry if one of you got hit in the face with them.
And He kind of claps his hands together, and as he opens them, you kind of pulled into like a blackish space. So, ley lines exist all around the world. They were connected. And as he describes this, an image of the planet itself is shown. Think of it as the veins in your body, connecting everything. And as he says that, the surface of the planet disappears, and it's just currents running around in a sphere format, many of them crossing over. For display purposes, ley lines are much thinner than this, but you generally get the idea. They what allow the magic of the world to flow. They are the magic that you pull upon when you cast a spell. Without the use of ley lines, many things would be impossible. Now, the reason why it may help you is the principle of ley lines is what was used to make the Warforged. With a flick of his wrist, an image of a Warforged appears next to him. The concept was thought about how to give life to metal. Eventually, the studies brought them to ley lines. Why not treat a current that's in the body? After many, many experiments, there was many failures, having to find the perfect metal. Nothing as simple as steel or anything like that could conduct magic and allow its flow. Until eventually, they stumbled across what we refer to nowadays as Warforged metal. This metal had a very unique property. Its structure itself was somehow similar to that of a ley line, which allowed magic to flow through it naturally. This could allow the metal to breathe to life, bring on new properties. Very similar to that of our monk friend. His arms, as he waves and kind of gets a display up of them, his arms are able to function the way they are because of the metal. If it was just pure steel, he would have nowhere near as much as control. They wouldn't work, magic wouldn't flow, neither would chi. It's through this we start to learn and look at things in a different approach. If you look at the same thing from the same angle as everyone else, you'll always see it the same. And when he's saying this, it's behind him, he has a display of a cube. But if we were just to take a different approach, looking at it from a different angle, as he does, the cube rotates. And as it does, it suddenly becomes a pyramid. We can suddenly see things differently. Take studies that you learn from everything else and apply them to everything else at the same time, you may get a different approach. It's a study of ley lines that allowed Warforged to be made. It's a study of ley lines that may advance your metalcraft. But the reverse could also be true. Eventually, the studies of Warforged could eventually learn on how we can adapt other things. Ley lines is life itself. Magic is life. He flicks his fingers, and the whole display disappears, and you're in the tent.
But we will get your.
So, everything that, especially the three of us standing here, are, is because of these ley lines. And it's only because Warforged metal is so meticulous, it's able... Okay.
Let me ask you this with your newfound knowledge. What do you what do you think happens when a ley line crossing has its energy channeled into Warforged metal on top?
Well, I've seen Bergai hit a ley line with his arms, and the reaction was pretty explosive. But that's also combined with the powers given to him by Azorus.
Indeed. Let me give a visual display to see if it helps. And he just draws a circle in the air with his finger using just raw magic. Imagine this circle as a ley line. Constantly flowing, right? Never ending. Never gives up. But constantly can flow, cannot stop.
Okay.
In terms of Bergai's case, he just takes a point of the circle and draws it off to an end that stops. What happens now?
There's nowhere else for the magic to go.
So eventually, and he takes the entire circle and brings it to the one point where it becomes very large. It's got nowhere to flow.
There's no output.
Hence why he experiences this. But back to the case of Artemis. He draws the circle again. We have our ley line. Now Artemis's body is entirely Warforged. He takes the point of the circle, takes it to the end where he stopped with Bergai. Now because he's entirely Warforged, we have another circuit. He finishes this circle back in contact. What happens now? You're essentially looking at almost like an infinity symbol in front of you now.
There's a balance. There's enough to where the magic can flow through without having to come to an output, without having an endpoint where everything condenses up.
Now, let's look at it from another perspective. One final position. And he takes the two circles. Instead of looking at it flat, he breaks them apart and puts them into a sphere. Still the same resemblance. One is Artemis, one is the ley lines of the world. What's happened now?
It flows.
They cross.
So, those crossings with those crossing points is...
They're now a
Breaking
triple cross.
So... She's Deku muttering to herself right now. So those crossway points are where the magic's going to be at its strongest, right?
Indeed. And Artemis is
Yeah.
creating artificial crossings on top of it all.
A bit more condensed mana areas.
You're a bit quiet there, Thomsen.
Just even more condensed mana areas.
That will explain the nature of the cave you found.
So that cave is formed not only just where it's at, but because a natural ley line was crossed with an artificial ley line?
Because 2 naturals were crossed with an artificial.
Yes.
2 naturals were crossed with an artificial, so that's why that cave is as potent as it is.
Would ley lines change flow like a river would over time? Because in that cave we found a camp and people that we assume to be adventurers from Kree that had been turned into ghouls. Like, would they have not known of the danger, or would they have been caught by the ley line suddenly coalescing and then succumbing to the extensive mana?
I would have to assume that they ignored whatever warnings their body were giving them. And I would have to assume that amongst their group there was no casters.
An unfortunate end then.
It is a very unlucky state for those. In terms of the question, though, of kind of ley line move, we've never known them to, but it's always been thought of as in theory they could. If maybe by the right means or spell.
I have a request. I only have a very limited supply of scrap or forged metal that Bergai gave me to help repair his arms. Do you happen to have any?
He sighs for a moment and I suppose I have something you can use.
The wings perk up once again.
And he walks to the back of the tent and picks something up. And he turns around to walk towards you, and there's a sword in its sheath in his hand. He pulls the sword out, and the sword looks very similar to that of Bergai's arms and the metal you've seen. The origin of Warforged metal was created by us gods and used by us. This is the sword of my late as a champion of mine that passed away a long time ago.
Lay down.
Oh,
What was that?
But yeah.
She kind of just... The wings kind of just droop a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You kept the sword in their memory, though?
I did.
It's a very beautiful weapon. Must have taken a lot of pride in that.
The sword, because of the design of it, they specialized a lot in enchanting their weapon with their magic. So a sword was made for them, with the idea that at any point you could release the spell from the tip.
Essentially turning it into a very deadly elongated wand.
Essentially, yeah. I can hand you this if you need the metal.
I don't know if... as a craftsman myself, I don't know if I can in good conscience tear apart something so beautiful. I kind of dig in my pocket and grab out the wrap with the 2 little dragon wings. I understand what it means to put your heart into something. As I unfurl the cloth and show him.
Has it been a full 10 minutes now?
Oh, it's been way past 10 minutes.
Okay.
Tell me this, as a craftsman, you also understand the value of not letting anything go to waste. Scraps to be used.
Scraps to be used, or perhaps a pass down and continue the use.
Is this what you need the metal for? As he points to the wings. This project?
Yes. Yes. I'm working on trying to understand Warforged more. It's kind of one of my end goals is to be able to create a Warforge. Oh, you can't go big and expect it to work right off the rip, so I started small.
With that being your goal, do you still wish to pursue it, now knowing Artemis's dream to bring them all their own sentience? Do you wish to pursue a creation of a Warforged, knowing that their creator would want them to be more than just creations, they'd want them to be alive?
Now knowing that, I do see a difference in it. If it is something that I do continue on, I will keep those considerations in mind. I have no problem with sentience. If I could make my little dragon have sentience, that honestly would be incredible for me, being still kind of in the beginner stage. I've only been tinkering with metal and tools and stuff for probably the last 4 years.
In that case, he takes the sword and snaps the blade. Throws you one half as he pulls out the other to then throw you that one. Consider it a hand-me-down, or scraps to be reused. It's better they have a purpose than to sit and gather dust. My tool of this metal is not what Artemis would want. your tool is.
With like a very heartfelt, shocked appearance, she takes both the halves. I will do everything I can to make sure that I keep pursuing this and it goes the right way. I never in my mind thought of what I'm creating as to be something that just works for me. I wanted it to be something that worked with me.
Well, the day's getting on. I can only imagine the rest of your party is worried.
They're probably freaking out, not moving, but don't know what to do because we kind of just went poof.
I don't know about the rest of them, but I'm starting to pack up the camp and thinking that we all know where to go.
Oh, at this point, you've packed up the camp for a while. At this point, they've been gone for like 2 hours by this point.
I think Averille actively.
I'm like sitting ready to go, and the other two are like guessing and disagreeing, probably.
I think during that time, Averille actively would have went to Hans.
One of you
She needs to do something.
That's fair. Eric goes, one of you step forward, so I can.
Step forward.
Well,
I won't step back.
he puts his hand on your head. I just need to find out exactly where you were.
A question before you teleport us away.
Yes.
About Artemis and this whole thing. Like, we're on our way to the Dragon Council. We're going to mention them to the guards. Is that a problem for you if we mention it there, or should we only tell Sarah what we found?
I would only tell Zorus for now. The other dragon gods have got various opinions on Warforged. Very similar to how they'll have various opinions on tieflings.
Thank you.
At which point he's scanning through my memories and knows who I've been talking to.
No, he's just purely he's scanning through your memories just to get where your location was when you brought up the crystal. Pulls his hand away. I know where to send you back to now. But do remember the word your group gave me, as when this war eventually breaks out. We don't know who's going to get caught in the crossfire. The ones who deserve are the ones who don't. Something similar could be said if Artemis waking up is mentioned to the other gods. Crossfire could be made against the wrong ones. Well, I bid you all adieu, and hopefully I don't find you suddenly appearing in the middle of my village again. Unless...
We promise nothing.
Unless you are obviously invited. The last thing I want you doing is scaring all of my people half to death.
No, we don't want that, but one request, will you give the two little girls a big hug for us?
He looks at you slightly confused, and then he just kind of looks towards the entrance of his tent, and just briefly, like, the tent, as the fucking entrance of the tent, like, just quickly shuts. I will do. Goodbye. He flicks, and you blink, and you're back to where you were standing before you were pulled.
Hello there.
No, as a magic caster, I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to that.
Why not?
I don't know.
I'm immediately going to turn around to Trevor and say, okay, let's pretend that we never teleported.
Shut up.
Okay. You were just pacing over towards your location. What happened? Where did you go? You all just vanished out of nowhere. What the fuck?
I see that the camp is packed, and I just go like, let's get in the car and get going, and we'll explain on the way.
All you see when you walk up is
Averille would be there.
So when you walk up, all Bergai sees is Nyla holding a really pretty shiny sword broken in half. And it's just kind of clutched to her chest.
Don't worry about it.
As I'm just like, we'll talk about it another way. Just let's go. I've overstimulated.
I just get to the card range, just sitting there going, "You're lucky we didn't leave without you."
I had a feeling you guys weren't gonna leave without us.
Especially when wanting to.
I mean, half of us kind of just disappeared. I kind of figured you guys were gonna stay. I was hoping.
Well, I kind of just assumed there was a meeting point, and we should be able to meet there. But Bergai wouldn't stop pacing, and yeah.
I will apologize
Averille
right off
is-
the rip for the scare.
Averille went hunting, not there.
The important thing is we're back, we're safe, and we have a lot to discuss on the way, so I am going to walk straight to the cart and jump in it and sit down with the blade in front of me on the cloth.
Bergai will go into his pouch, grab one of the little vials with the anti-nausea potion, chuck that, and then get on the cart.
How many of those do you have left as she's watching you chug that thing?
Bang.
How many do I have left, Lumi? So if
You're going to keep track of this yourself.
You're supposed to.
You've used 3 since we
I have
resupplied,
left.
but I can't remember how much we got when we were resupplied.
Neither can I, that's the thing.
Oh my.
How much was Mate and Crane?
I made 3 in
This is the
crate?
3rd one.
Yeah, I
This
thought it
is
was
the
3 as
last
well,
one.
because I think it was Rush Job.
This is the last one I have before we need to make more.
Yeah, I couldn't do a whole lot with the rush job, so I think it was 3, which means next
That's
time
the
we
last
stop, I have to make more, and I do not have any of the ingredients.
I said Averille went hunting, so she most likely would not be back at this point.
I'm gonna try and use booming voice just to call out to Averille. Just yell that we're back.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom for like 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
I will also be right back. Need to run out with a plate into the kitchen.
I gotta admit, I do feel bad for the local wildlife with the random cracks of thunder and booming voices that keep appearing.
Shit happens when people are around.
It's okay if they're fish, they're too focused on another objective.
Oh, there's fish in the forest. And there.
That could be
I
merfolk.
mean, it could be. I was more referring to the fact if there is fish in the forest, they're too busy with their other objective.
The fish in the forest are attacking all the trees because they could be turned to boats.
I thought they can breathe on the land, though.
Some of the fish have learned magic, so now there's a Sharknado who's attacking the land.
Can I possibly do that?
But yeah, does Averille hear me trying to call out to her? Or is she even further away than that?
She most likely would not have left too far.
So you would probably
So-
hear it then.
Yeah, most likely you hear just a fuck! What did Averille... What was Averille able to hunt in those, 2-3 hours?
Only survival.
It's a lot.
30, 20.
You managed to find 3 deers and 5 rabbits.
Oh dear.
You see Averille walks back and in a slight hunched walking with a big bag of like remains, meat cut up, some bones, the pelts. Just, I was in the middle of hunt. By the way, where should I put this?
In the car. Oh,
I'm going to cast
Are you
Preserve
guys-
on all the things she brings, and then I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on her clothes to remove all the bloodstains.
So somebody's trying to make up for teleporting some of us away.
I just don't want to have to sit next to it.
I'm sitting in front, so you don't have to sit next to me.
But yeah, we
Rand's
want to get going, and we'll explain on the way what happened.
Okay, the bladder is empty. I am back. What I miss?
Averille's
we
came
have
back
a-
from hunting. She
What
got
food?
3 deers, 5 rabbits. And Haiton's cast Preserve on the meat and Prestidigitation to clean Averille.
You know, I could just imagine Averille being like hunched in a bush ready to shoot an arrow at a deer when Averille just hears fucking
Yeah, no, that's right. The
Hey,
fuck
shout
thing.
out.
She screamed
Averille, come
She's
back!
She was
Averille,
audibly-
dinner's ready!
Yeah, she screamed fuck because she misfired because of it.
My bad!
That's exactly what I thought was happening.
It was a legendary creature too, it wasn't a normal deer.
Upon,
It
like
was
a
one of
white
those white deer.
upon seeing Averille come back and everything that just happened, I'm gonna kind of poke my head out from behind the cart, or from in the cart. By the way, right before we went poof, Zoris contacted me through the one-way sending stone. The meeting of the gods is in 5 days. And the paperwork was approved. We do have permission to attend because of our experience fighting with the demons already.
Okay.
Fate's Crossing has been accepted to show up at the meeting. It is in 5 days.
You guys
never are wrong.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
And we have like
Averille
a
up.
3 days journey ahead of us, so we gotta get going.
3.25 days journey ahead of us.
And Averille, everyone go in. I'm driving.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna tap on the cart. Come on, let's go, because we've got more to talk about on the way.
Yeah, let's go.
You all set off in the cart. During the cart journey, going through the forest, you start to pass some groups of adventurers that are walking, going in the same direction as you. The 3 that weren't teleported behind will note that you met these adventurers before. As you were waiting for your party to return, they were like walking by and you had a lovely conversation with them. And like they asked if you wanted to go with them, and they're like, no, we're waiting for some friends to come back. They've been teleported away. We're sure they're gonna come back.
I thought that I was going to be there.
And they did
Really?
come back.
Rand's pretty much more along the lines of, sure, they'll arrive where we're arriving. They know where to go.
I mean, sure, but we wouldn't have the same means of travel when we were on foot.
No.
So we would meet up, sure,
No,
but
no, no.
probably in a couple of days.
They'd arrive 2 days late for the after.
Well,
for the
well, we could have just asked Hades
Eric.
to teleport us straight there.
That would have been rude.
I mean, at the end of the day, Bergai still has one of the sending stones that I give him every morning, so...
Yeah, that's the thing. Nobody ever fucking.
Raine just kind of looks at Bergai going, "You didn't use it."
I have stated several times that at the beginning of every morning, I make 2 sets of sending stones. One goes to Bergai, one goes to Raine.
Well, no, it doesn't go to me. It goes to him.
Neither did you.
You think Raine holds on to that? That immediately goes to him.
Well, then,
Literally every time you hand it to Raine, and Raine still just gives it to Haiton. Next day, here you go, Raine, hand it to Haiton. Here you go, Raine, hand it to Raine.
that's fine.
She never tells Haiton what it is, so he just thinks it's a rock.
So he just throws it away.
I really hope not. I mean, it disappears after 24 hours, but Jesus Christ.
Every now and then, flipping, Nyla's just been getting random messages from what she believes to be Raine's sending stone, which is some random strangers picked up this rock and starts talking.
New sending stone, who this?
It's a bird just packing up a stone.
So what happened? All 3 of you just disappeared.
Well, the genius over here decided to take out a magic stone right next to where we saw the hooded person teleport last night, which caused it to open and teleport us all away, and we suddenly found us in a village here out in the forest, and a lot of angry tieflings surrounding us with weapons drawn.
No doubt scared.
Well,
So
upon that, we were led to a tent. And as soon as we walked into that tent, there was Eric. So we found Eric's village.
Uh-huh.
Can I point out something? Raine's kind of like looking around at all these adventurers walking with us and going, "Why are we talking about this right now?"
No, they're not with you. You've passed them.
Oh, okay. Don't scare me like that, Lemmy. God damn it.
No, I was making like there is other adventures in the world and stuff, and you're passing a group.
yeah.
You're not suddenly slowed down to walk with them.
We got places.
Averille knows we have a fucking time crunch now. She ain't fucking stopping.
We're also not offering them a lift, even though we know they're going to the same place.
I know, like, so rude.
I just love this idea of the guy being like, Averille, I need to use the bathroom. Can we stop? No! Just pee off the side of the car!
Look, he has plenty of practice of being sick over the side of the car. He can do that.
Just those poor adventurers walking by getting peed on.
Yes, continue.
Back to the topic on hand.
Yeah.
The conversations that we were having. We also found out what that giant warforge underneath the mana cave is.
It's Artificer.
His name is Artemis.
What's
the god of
Artemis?
Warforged. He's the god of Warforged.
So I woke up a god.
Well, you're in the process of waking up a god, yes?
Currently. So essentially, Artemis is not one to look at in a full bad way. From the way he was explaining it to us, is Artemis had a different point of view that he wanted Warforged to go with. He wanted them to be sentient and have their own life and be free. But during the war, they were seen as perfect soldiers that obeyed everything without second thought.
Well, some use the Warforged as tools, and Artemis is on the same mind as Eric of they should also have their own freedom and not be forced into servitude of others.
Right, well that just leaves the problem of him being buried below ground.
Don't think that will be an issue when the time comes, but yeah, I forgot to ask about what could maybe happen or how they were planning to extract him.
That happens, time comes. He also gave us a really detailed explanation about the ley lines of the world.
Yeah, you could
magic.
relay that in detail, right?
I can do my best.
Go on, how much do you remember?
Well,
So the ley lines are
essentially,
created by these mystical creatures called black mages.
I'm going to reach up and slap him with my wing. Just no. So, the way he explained it to me, and the best way that I can understand it, is the ley lines are the flow of magic. Okay. When the flow is going, it's fine. Everything's okay. Everything's in balance. Everything's in harmony. But in your case, Bergai, do you want to know why when you go near the ley lines or mess with the ley lines, your interactions are always so explosive?
Often.
It's because you don't have an output. So when your magic flows into you, it stops and it builds up because you're only part Warforged because of your arms. So when you're messing with the ley lines and that magic doesn't have any output, it becomes explosive, and that's where we've gotten the last couple of times you messing with the ley lines and have been knocked unconscious.
So it's like the flow of a river that's been dammed?
Essentially, yes. If you think of it like that, a river that's been dammed up for so long, after so much pressure, water pressure is behind it, it'll cave and collapse because it just can't hold it.
And essentially look like an explosion. I get it.
And
Question:
not only
if you were to connect one of his arms to the other using Warforged material, would that complete the cycle and stop it from just blowing up?
No, that would just blow it up with even more passion.
It would also, stop me from using my arms.
No, hold on. No. That's not actually a completely dumb idea.
Please.
Hear me out.
Sometimes I come up with them and people are always surprised.
But it's not a dumb idea. Because you have two separate arms that are connected to your body. Those arms, the only way that they connect to each other is through your system.
Yes.
Warforged metal is special. It is the only metal in the world right now that can help magic flow. Magic won't flow through steel. It can be enchanted, but there's no flow.
Okay. I'm listening.
Well, essentially, if I were to create a link between the two that doesn't constrict you.
So essentially, it would have to be something that, wraps around me in some sort of way?
I can draw out some designs and some things like that, but yes, essentially think of it as like a chain link that would kind of rest on your back. That would connect both the arms together. And
Creating a circuit.
Because if it can flow one way and then back out the other, then maybe that'll help on your explosive takes with things.
I hope I don't burst a dream by saying this, but I feel like if you just connect them together, sure, he might be able to guide it in one arm and out the other, or he'll overcharge one arm and it'll flow over and overcharge the other arm at the same time. Because, the guy, if I may borrow your hand,
Stretch out his hand.
Yeah, I just touched my one of his end of his fingers, and I'm like, you feel this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He's already connected to these hands. So if you suddenly connect them to both, do they not just become big batteries when it's maybe Bergai himself who doesn't know how to channel the power of the ley lines out of the gloves or the hands again once he actually absorbs the energy rather than... I think your idea might work, but I also just fear that you'll cause an even bigger overreaction if it then suddenly ends up being charged up.
I must say, above table, I'm so glad Thomsen said that because I was thinking of it and I'm like, Raine's not smart enough to put this together.
Like I said, I can always draw up some ideas, but that will kind of bring me towards...
Yes?
I just open my hands up to the floor in front of me with the broken sword sitting on a piece of cloth. This was given to me by Eric. This was a sword that belonged to one of his champions that passed away. He would rather see it be put to use than to collect dust. And he feels like the vision that I have fits in the way that Artemis would want when it comes to Warforges. There's nothing stopping me from using some of this to try and whip something up to kind of help.
Well, that's all fine and good, but I one, think you should keep it for your project, unless absolutely necessary. And two, I think Hayes is right that it's just as much something I need to learn.
But you gotta hear me out on this. This is very, very specific that we need to take into consideration that I think the two that were with me forgot. The user of this sword was able to release a spell from it, essentially turning it into a deadly elongated magic wand.
So the sword had an output.
It had a release system.
So what I need is a way to release the energy more so than channeling it.
Why not both?
At the end of the day, you could. Now, it would take me some time to design something like that, but regardless, at the end of the day, think of it as an infinity sign. When the flow of magic is going through the world, it doesn't stop. It just keeps going.
Keeps
but in your
infinitely
case,
flowing, that makes sense.
But in your case, it has like an output channel that keeps the magic condensed in one spot.
Right.
If I can use this sword that has been used to release a spell, maybe I can use the magic in this weapon and the metal to create something that'll help you release the magic that you condense when you interact with the ley lines.
Potentially.
And as far as I know, scrolling through all of her notebooks that she has written out, nothing like this has been quite done in a different manner. So I'm essentially having to create this from scratch. But using the basics that I know and the sword with its properties, I should not be able to Or I should be able to. I should be able to do it.
It'll take time. It'll work.
That's only if you trust me enough.
I mean, I handed you those schematics for a reason, didn't I?
Yes, but that's a different thing. That's a manual. That's a guide. That has everything I need to know with basic maintenance and utility. Also, when I can install your upgrades.
I'm saying you're the only one I trust when it comes to anything related to these.
But you do understand, and I need you to understand as she's looking him dead in the eye, pointing a finger on his nose. With experiments can come backlash.
Oh, I am aware. I am aware.
If I blow you up by accident, I am sorry now. But if I laugh when the experiment is actually happening, just know that that's the thing artificers do.
Well, hey. You have to fail to succeed. Otherwise, you're never gonna learn.
Exactly.
Which is also why you may tell me, stop putting yourself in danger. It's the only way I'm gonna learn to use this.
Well, you remember when I told you that, right? You have that. Well, when we do these experiments, I'm going to be putting you in danger.
Right.
Because the only way to truly get these tests done is by having you mess with one of the ley lines.
Right. Which means we need to know where the ley lines are located.
Speaking of that, there's another thing that has been brought to our attention. There are two different kinds of ley lines in the world. You have your natural ley lines, and then there are artificial ley lines. And one of the reasons why that mana cave was as dense as it was is because of a triple crossing. Two main natural ley lines were crossed over with an artificial ley line.
You're saying the arm of the god of Warforged essentially functions as a ley line.
The Warforged metal is able to function just as a ley line would. It's how it makes Warforged able to be alive.
That explains why everything got, well, amplified as much as it did.
Yeah. Note to self, never do a firebolt in a mana cave. It will be a fireball.
And note to myself, never
Just do it
fucking try. And note to myself, don't punch at fucking, don't do a fucking AoE punch in a cave filled with mana.
If you know there's enemies inside the cave, firebolt into the cave before you enter.
Speaking of the mana cave, Haiton, how many crystals were you able to get?
6. So I'm now checking to make sure. Inventory. Yeah, 6 crystals.
I'm going to, hold out an empty piece of cloth. Will you put one in here for me, please?
I pull out a crystal. Set it down the cloth.
And I will wrap it up in the cloth and set it to the side. Because that's also going to be part of my experiments. So, that's going to...
You're gonna refine it first, right?
Yes, I'm going to try and find somebody who can refine the material. I'll probably have to ask Saurus or probably somebody from the meeting, because I know
the guilds use magic for a lot of things. They'd probably
Yes.
be able to.
We also need to show it to
A little
one of
bit
them as
different.
proof,
Well, yeah.
but it doesn't say that they're going to take it from us, just that we need to show them it.
Hey, look, here's my mana crystal. I proved that I did that quest. Right, now I've proven I've done that quest, can you refine this for me?
I mean, maybe they'll even know where we can go together. Fine.
I mean, they're probably the best to ask.
Food.
I've been given pork and noodles.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh.
but let's take this into consideration. Mana crystals are very, very rare.
You're going to say, damn, it doesn't.
I was going to say, but I fixed myself. So,
I mean, they are diamond buttons in that cave.
with the rarity of mana crystals, I don't want it super known that we have any. Yes, if we turn the one in for completing the quest, then that's all they have to know. If we
Right.
side glance and ask them, how would you refine a material like this? That's one thing. But I don't want people to know that we have these.
Okay.
Because they improvise well as a bomb.
Well,
That's one way to put it.
Oh no, it's literally what happened when I used the thing on the teleporter. It was about to explode until Eric fixed it.
Well, it was about to explode because you brought it into the presence of a god.
Yeah, that too.
at the end
Think
of
about
I was wondering if that was going to get brought up at all.
You brought in something that amplifies mana close to a being with so much mana he can essentially bend reality.
Listen, it
How do you
was
think that's gonna go?
lighting up in prismatic colors. It was like a party.
That's pretty.
This is something we should probably think about. We're going to a meeting with how many gods again?
6.
6 gods.
One for each god. It's gonna be glorious.
Did you just say that you blew up with like one god?
Don't bring them out during the meeting.
Yeah,
No,
like they
essentially-
weren't reacting when we weren't out. Yeah.
But
Make sure they're stored well so they don't react during the meeting.
I will pull out the cloth that I have. See, I don't know if you can tell on them, but a lot of these cloths will have like runes on them. I keep my magic stored away, don't worry.
Question: what happens if we put one in a bag of holding?
Do not put one in a bag of holding. I'm not
Don't.
putting.
Don't.
Do not. Do
Don't.
not. Do,
Don't.
that is end
Just
of
no.
end of world. That is end.
That is a bad idea.
Although, in the worst possible situation,
We technically die.
I will write that down as a future test in the far future.
no, you write it down as a last resort. Where things go horribly
An
wrong.
emergency teleport is always an emergency teleport. Damn the consequences.
Half of us are dead. World is ending. Fuck it. Throw
You guys are
the
time to experiment.
bag of holding.
You guys are making me want to experiment.
Great.
No.
That's
Not on the
entirely plan.
cards.
Benny, anyways, back to the main point. Keeping them concealed as much as possible. If you prefer, the one that you are going to turn in, keep separate from the rest.
So, what about the god of Warflush Artemis? Do we tell anyone?
No.
Okay.
We don't.
Maybe
we don't-
Ceres, but we do not mention it at the meeting.
We do not mention anything to anybody about Artemis. I'm sure you've all mentioned that you prayed to your patrons, but while we are at the meeting, nothing is needed to be spoke about Artemis. Eric's fear is that someone might take the wrong hit at somebody else.
Gotcha.
And
I'll keep quiet about that then.
as a thief and somebody who's grown up in the Thieves Guild, I don't take words very far. But I trust Eric.
Listen, I already prayed to my gods about this. And I'm not gonna lie them straight up into the face, but I'm also only gonna tell them what's gonna be necessary. Even if that means consequences for me in the end, because I don't want to betray Eric either.
At the end of the day, that was done before we even had any words about what was actually going on.
Exactly. So.
But now that there is more of an understanding, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Yes, when we were...
Hey, Nightshade, it's going good. We're pretty much reaching the back end of the stream.
Once we reach the meeting, nothing about Artemis needs to be spoken. So,
What if they ask us about Artemis?
if they say something, just kind of nod in agreement.
Essentially, let the flow of conversation go as it may, but don't confirm nor deny anything.
I think at this point we are showing up as guests, very privileged guests.
We don't talk unless spoken, gotcha.
Thank you. I'm glad you saw where I was going with that. Yes, we don't speak unless spoken to.
And again, this Warforce is not part of this conversation. This is about the demons.
Nope. This
It's
is
gonna be two
strictly
different topics.
about
It's about
the
how we
demons
handle the demons.
and how we are handling everything about hell coming up to fruition.
So stay on topic and we'll be fine.
Stay on topic, we'll be fine. And furthermore, I will start working on a design with some of this metal. I'm more than likely not gonna need all of it to do what I have planned, but it's definitely gonna take some long nights and probably some early camping after the meeting. Just so I have time to forge something, because I have to break out my entire mini forge to even melt this stuff down.
I hope that we
something
after
more workable.
I hope that we after the meeting at least can get a couple of days rest instead of rushing from one place to another every day. It's getting tiring.
Yes.
I'll have to change the way I, train. Because I can now, essentially, with what you've told me, change my way of thinking from these only being outputs to these potentially also functioning as closed-off circuits, being able to transfer energy.
Yes. That's why it's so explosive, is because you don't have a flow. You have a straight line. And it builds up at the end of this straight line, and that's where those explosions happen, because the magic doesn't have anywhere else to go to. But I can also, instead of creating a link between the two, create kind of like a little sphere. This little sphere would essentially go somewhere on your arm, probably like the top of, I like grab his arm and like look at like the best place, probably like the top of your hand or somewhere. But it would be a sphere or like a house sphere where the magic could physically input itself and then you can release. So it depends on, you know what? I hate you for that. I absolutely hate you for that. I was trying to avoid that. But essentially, yeah, I could do something like that too.
For the sake of chat, they put a gif of Iron Man in the chat.
Which is false lasers.
It went straight into my brain. I could not help it.
I was thinking the aura glove. I was thinking the aura gloves from one of the Pokemon movies, and I think it was Lucario and the Mystery of Mew.
It was Lucario and the Mystery of Mew.
Yeah. I remember.
God, I don't watch enough Pokemon to know what that means.
Okay, so you went
I
Iron
remember.
Man, I went the Aura Glove from Pokemon.
Yeah, no,
Is that
I
how-
totally follow.
Is that
I
how
totally
those
follow.
work? But regardless, there will be some mechanic where you will be able to release that energy without it becoming explosive.
Yeah.
I mean, he already is. Like, he's already throwing those dragon punches or whatever it is you do with them. Maybe you can't enhance
yes,
those?
Those are called Draconic Strikes. There's
those
something taught by, well, the way I fight as a movement.
Right, wait, Thomsen, don't worry, you don't need to watch enough Pokemon to learn about. You're already a step ahead of everyone else. You're the only one here that knows the reference of where Warforged metal comes from.
Of course.
let me not call another cat while my mic is on. He jumped up on the desk and I was gonna say his full wizard name, and I'm so glad I didn't because my mic was open. Anyway.
Two, you got special moments in one stream, aren't we privileged?
No. No.
Apparently not.
Because his wizard name is really, really long.
I don't believe you.
I swear to God if I have to do it.
Yeah, say it. I don't believe it either.
Inky Stinky Binky Baby Boy! I'm sorry, I forgot the surname. Mr. Inky Binky Baby Stinky Boy.
That's cute.
There.
Did he actually respond to that?
I don't know, I didn't hear the meow from it, but I got a tail flick out of it.
Mr. Inky Stinky Binky Baby Boy!
And that was the best friend that you just heard.
Yep.
Yeah, your mic picked that up.
I'm surprised my mic picked that up.
I just
Oh,
want you to
here.
know. I just want you to know. The without the Mister, with the Mister, and the best friend, all three just got clipped.
Nice.
Soundboard coming near you in the near future.
I'm at least gonna warn the best friend about this. Your voice has been captured forever now. And they thought it was the funniest shit in the world. I just get the ring of acceptance. Just the okay.
Don't worry, I'll mail it directly to you so you can show it to them.
I'm pretty sure I could show them.
I am just gonna go to some DMs real quick. Do me a favor. If clipped correctly, send it to me for my soundboard.
Which one?
Oh, that was the original one. When that happened.
Oh, that was when I was calling Snickers. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, because at that point after you did that, I decided to open my own OBS, so it's been recording in the background the entire time. So I just record voice clips now.
Awesome. I love it.
Love it. Anyways, back to D&D.
No.
This is just one of those episodes, I guess.
It's one of them episodes you're giving Limmy lots of extra work to do with the bomb.
I cannot wait for Alchemist to put 2 new NPCs into the campaign.
What about Alchemist? Lou's gonna do it for you.
As kind of a thing, just you will have to give me some time, and there will be some trial and error with this, since I am creating it from nothing.
Here we go.
Besides a broken sword.
Yeah.
But it can be done, and looking over your schematics, I could probably use some later on to enhance your arms and upgrade them. So I'll save a small piece for that too. But the majority of it will be going to my dragon.
You'll hear no complaints from me.
As
I've been happy with the work you've been doing so far, you'll hear no complaints.
I will unfurl the cloth that has my dragon bits on it, and you will see 2 completed wings. Lumi's crying. Why is Lumi crying?
My dirty mind. I'll unload the cloth with my dragon bits in it.
God fucking damn it.
Lumi. God damn it, Lumi. Giggity.
Anyways, the cloth has been unfurled. And there
Make
are,
it better.
with all the little scraps intermingled, there are 2 completed little dragon wings. Eventually, this will be complete. This is also going to take me a lot of time.
Fuck's sake, Thomsen.
I can't. I'm done. I'm over it.
You can't do it. God damn it, Thomsen.
Listen, I was going for something different, but that was the only gift that actually fit with that name.
You know what? Maybe Thomsen has the special today.
Thomsen always has the special.
Lumi would know earlier when we were playing Slay the Spire.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No!
Not me immediately just seeing that, knowing what that is.
Yeah, no, same.
If you know, you know.
Knowledge. Cursed knowledge.
Why cursed? I wanted to buy from them.
Understandable.
Finally from my roommate, my ex-roommates.
Anyway.
That's surprising. Anyway.
Good to note. So, with a project like this, Lumi, would I know, like through trial and error, would I kind of have an estimate of how long this might take me?
Judging on like how long it's took you to make the wings and stuff, yeah, it's gonna take you like a good few months.
Just be aware that this isn't something that I'm going to be able to do overnight. This is something that...
I don't think so. I mean, I wouldn't be able to handle it overnight either.
Probably not. This is probably something that's going to take me over the course of a few months to do. The main
More
bits are
reason
going
for me to continue exploring Draconia.
The main bit is going to be, you know, getting it forged down into something I can actually work with and then go from there. But the fine-tuning and making sure that it doesn't blow you up every single time is going to be the real girth of the work.
That's what she said!
Yeah, damn it, Thomsen.
The fact how quick that button was, I can't.
I think I was hovering over that button because of what you said shortly before that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
The first time I had self-esteem, I did not have that the second time.
The moments that I really want to slam my forehead on a desk right now.
Wait.
If I slammed my head on the desk so hard it made that sound, we've got problems.
What are you on about? It's just your Warforged helmet.
Yeah. No, that's right. I had to test my Warforged helmet. It kind of broke. I gotta do it again. I gotta pull the Fire Force way. If it breaks, it's not good enough.
Anyways.
Vulcan. Anyways, back to D&D.
I love that you got that. I so love that somebody picked up Vulcan.
I watched the entire thing.
It's one of my favorites right now.
I'm in the middle. I've just started season 2.
I
So
absolutely love it. It's
what are we talking about? Which season? What?
Fire Force.
Fire Force.
Oh yeah, please continue watching. It's such a good show.
So good.
At the end of the day, pretty much that's how she thinks, is Vulcan's mindset. If it breaks...
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
I
good
figured
enough.
that Nyla is based on Vulcan.
I'm so glad that was picked up. I may have just binge watched the entirety of the first, second, and third season.
Oh, I did it as well, don't worry.
Before I made Nyla.
Mood.
Wait, to finish off this conversation.
To finish off the conversation, we just need to get there safely. Remember not to mention anything about Artemis. I will go through and make your enhancements. It will take me time, and I'll probably have to put my dragon project on hold for a bit, which is completely okay. And I will make sure not to blow you up as many times as I possibly can.
I'll need to rethink my way of training.
We need to make sure that we don't mention that we have mana crystals. That needs to stay the hush-hush.
Yep.
And
don't mention the Warforged Guards, don't mention the mana crystals, and don't mention anything about Eric.
We mind our P's and Q's, be respectful when they greet us and stuff like that, and don't speak unless spoken to when it comes to the actual meeting.
I feel like our list of secrets grows by the day.
It will.
Doesn't it?
Unfortunately, this is just how things have to be.
I prefer to speak the truth and nothing but the truth, even when I have to lie to your face to say it.
Well, then maybe don't speak.
I prefer to speak the truth, the whole truth, even if I have to lie to your faces to speak it.
I mean, you could always accentuate the truth, then it's not a lie.
It's at roughly this moment you come out of the other end of the forest to the sun setting. So it is like a day's travel in the woods from where you were. On horse, anyway. I'm just double checking myself. No, never mind. It's half a day. But no, it would be actually out of time because you spent about half a day talking to Eric. So, yeah.
I'm not apologizing. Long? Hang on, I spoke to Eric for like 12 hours? What?
Well, I mean, when we talk about half a day, it's not
for like 4 hours.
Yeah, you were gone. They were gone for 2 hours. Time setting up breakfast stuff.
A fair bit beforehand. I said we were up for about an hour, then you guys disappeared for 2 hours, and then we started traveling.
I told you we should have just left them.
No.
They would have found their way.
Averille will drive until the sun is down.
Okay. You get roughly... You get roughly about halfway between the forest and Moe village. Before the sun's fully down, you have to set up for camp. Now, I'm not going to ask who's going to do watches, because we're going to end it there. We're going to end it there for today. And the last time we have figured out who was on what watch and then ended it, we fucked it all up.